No. You haven't dropped, you're still in the box, Laura.
I can't see her. It's Indigo that's in the big box.
Guys, if you're going to say things like that, you will be blocked from my platform. Please don't be nasty. You can have an opinion, that's fine, but please don't be nasty.
Right, I'm back.
Okay.
Now can you...
Yeah, we can see you now.
Yeah, sorry about that. It's the internet signal because I'm out. There is my crutches. So if I was bearing full weight on my foot 2 days ago when my friend was with me, how am I still on crutches?
Yeah.
Very expensive again.
So I guarantee you I'm not. Have you ever seen me since I've hit my leg, put full weight on my leg without crutches? Exactly.
Right, oh, okay. Indigo Moon, you wanted to say something. What did you want to say?
Right, Laura, my son's epileptic. Right, but he's 25 now, but he's been epileptic since he was 4. But he's had extra problems since he was had his brain tumor. But I won't go into that. Right, so I had to bath him when he was young, before we had our bathroom changed, and we had our bathroom changed to a wet room for him.
Yeah, I got a wet room.
So you have a wet room?
Yeah, I have a wet room.
So that's good then. So why
the risks are falling.
Listen.
Because I live alone and the risks are me falling. If I have a seizure, I can still fall and hit my head. I can still get burned from the shower.
Laura, I'm trying to help you.
No, it's like you're questioning me, my love. It's like you're questioning me.
I'm trying to help you, Laura. I understand epilepsy. I understand the brain.
Yeah, and all I'm saying is, please do not question me on it. I have been there since I was 11. Laura. I'm 39.
Laura, listen, please. Have you got a chair? One of those wet room chairs?
Yes, they've only just put that chair in the last few months.
Right. So you're safe sitting down under the shower?
I'm safe sitting down, but I can still fall off the chair. The risks of me falling off the chair in a seizure are still the same. Like literally, they've had to take the doors out of the shower because of me bashing my head on the doors because they were glass doors.
Yeah, Laura, if you had a fall in a shower and that's what makes you so scared.
The end of the shower because I went straight into that end piece of the shower and smashed my head on that, which was tiled.
Oh, yeah, so you'd always want to be watched in the shower. It's common sense. Anybody that wouldn't want to be watched after having a fall in the shower would be...
I don't want to be washed.
No, not washed.
Laura,
not watched, but you want someone there to make sure
I'm not doing it all day. They just played the video, Kerry, of me over Cherie. Remember Nita that was supposed to be my so-called friend? Her and her girlfriend.
Laura, you can ask the OT, occupational health, for some pads.
Yeah, I'm going to have to.
Yeah, ask him for some padding. So when you're in the shower, you're standing on the padding, and if you happen to go in a fit and you go on the floor, you can ask for some bathroom pads. They're like, ask your OT, occupational health. And then if you fall on the floor, you'll be going on some padding. All right.
Okay, thank you for that. Sorry for... But it seems to be a lot of people always have a lot to say about it. And I was sat on the toilet.
I was a support worker.
Whilst I was showering with the shower curtain.
I was a support worker. So if you ask your occupational health,
was you?
Ask your occupational health for some padding in the bathroom. Yeah, do that.
No, even the rails. No, the hand pipes on the walls, which your grab rails. They have. Yeah. Can you get padding to go over those as well?
Yeah, you can pad them all. You can pad them with them floaters. What you do to float on top of water.
Look, you know what I mean? Them foam things.
Them foam things. You can do that yourself for
some
time.
It's just a risk.
Yeah, I
no,
totally
I'm not a liar.
understand.
Get out the chat.
No, she didn't. I totally understand.
I'm not arguing, Kerry. I'm talking.
Now, I would understand as well why you'd want someone on the other end to make sure that you're okay
Yeah,
when
well,
you're in the shower.
literally, it's not a case I don't
add
want.
falls in the
It's not a
shower.
case I want somebody on the end of the phone with me.
Yeah,
it's a case I
nobody
have
would.
to.
But you have to. Yeah, okay.
It's because I have to for safety.
I'm saying,
and
yeah,
I'm
I'm saying
waiting at
I
the
would
moment
as
to
well.
have cameras fitted into each of my rooms. Every room of my house, my kitchen is going to have 2 cameras. My living room, because of the size of it, has to have 2 cameras. My bathroom has to have one pointing towards the toilet, one pointing towards the shower room area. So we've got to try and find a way of angling the camera because, yeah.
Do you have loads of seizures a week then?
Well, I can have anything up to 10 in one go.
Yeah.
So I can go out to one and come back into another, like that as well.
Yeah.
They're not just single-handed seizures where you can go have one seizure and then be fine
for the rest
then
of the day.
straight after always. There's other ones where I will collapse, like.
Yeah.
Laura, you know, if you're having so many seizures as you're saying you're having, your medication needs upping.
Yeah, well, they've just changed my medication. Thankfully, in the last week, I haven't had none at all since being on my new medication. So we're hoping that it's going to stay like that. Well, so I've only just seen the consultant last Thursday.
Pardon? Sorry?
Pardon? What did you say?
What medication are you on?
I'm on esclarbazepine. I'm on esclarbazepine. I'm on 1,600 mils in the morning and 1,600 at night. That would be 800 tablets in the morning, to 800 tablets at night. But I have to have it in liquid form, so it's a 10 mil syringe and a 6 mil syringe, morning and night. And then I have to take 50 grams of I can't even say the name, BRIVAC, Viracavacitam or something it's called.
Yes. Right. My son's on carbamazepine and he's on Keppra, so mine's different.
Yeah, I used to be on carbamazepine Tegretol, and they took me off it when I was pregnant because it's dangerous for babies.
But at least it sounds like it's levelling it out and you not had no seizures in the last week.
Yeah, luckily I haven't, not this.
You don't look as tired either, Laura. Normally
no, I'm sleeping really better tired. As well. It knocks me out when I take it. It generally knocks me out for an hour or 2 in the afternoon after I've had it in the morning. It takes a couple of hours, but then it knocks me out in the afternoon and for an hour or 2. And then at night, then I end up sleeping about 2 o'clock and back up then about 5, 6, and then I go back off or wherever.
You haven't had a seizure for a full week. Well, that's good.
Yeah, it's a good thing. Like, it's a good sign.
Yeah, that's good then.
No fairness.
You have a care worker. Do you have a care worker?
I got a social worker. No, I haven't got a support worker. I got a social worker. I used to have a support worker, but they're no longer with me. They can only do so much. She was with a company called Stories.
I don't know. I don't have support workers. I don't have social workers for my children.
Yeah, I used to have a support worker called Tracy Cook from Stories, and then I got the OCTs, and I've got the housing support that way.
So you've got an OT,
and then I've also got I got an OT, yeah.
Well, if you've got an OT, they'll be able to get you
with the housing and Borough Council.
If you've got an OT, they'll be able to get you out of the bathroom situation.
What did you say then? Sorry, you broke up.
If you've got an OT, they'll be able to get you everything you need for your bathroom situation.
Yeah, I will. I'll ask them. Because they were the ones that got the shower seat put in as well, so.
Pardon, sorry?
They were the ones that they got the shower seat put in as well. They got the shower seat put in as well.
Yeah, I heard you. I heard. Well, let's just hope then the medication actually stops these seizures and you can, live normally. Because you can live normally with it.
Because I mean, like Yeah, you can live normally with epilepsy, and that's why I said I don't like. People are like, "Well, how are you traveling?" Or because I try not to let it control my life. If epilepsy controlled me, I would be nowhere. I don't let it control me.
Right.
I never have let it control me. I'm still that independent young lady who I was before I found out I had it
How long you been
when I was
epileptic?
11. So
And if this medication
since I
works,
was
your
11.
life's about to change. If
Yeah,
this medication
exactly. I'm
stays
waiting for
working,
another
your life's
scan.
about to change.
Yeah, well, I'm waiting for another scan to my head as well because they're wondering if from me having COVID in April, whether it altered anything to my actual brain cycle. You know what I mean? Don't you? The wiring or whatever you want to call it, brain.
Developmental, I don't know.
Because when you've had COVID or illness or anything like that, or infection or whatever, it can alter the signals to the brain to trigger the seizures as well and repeat them.
We had a recent EEG.
Ah.
Have you had a recent
Pardon?
EEG? Have you had a recent EEG?
No, I'm waiting for a scan, an MRI, a CT, and another ECG. I haven't had an ECG for years. I've had video telemetry back in 2019, 2020.
EEG, not an
Yeah,
ECG.
EEG. Yeah, I know what you're on about. The ones with the taps on your head.
Yeah,
You're on about.
yeah.
I haven't had one of those for years because when they did it the last time, they couldn't find nothing off the EEG. It doesn't always pick it up. But the MRI showed the scarring to my brain from when I had meningitis fluid on the brain and a stroke as a baby.
Mm.
Not yet, no. So they want me to have more scans to make sure there's no change to that as well. So
Right.
I've just got to wait now to be sent for it.
And that,
What are you doing
that's
today?
at least it's changing. And it's
What am I
getting
doing today? Shopping, and I'm going to have a game of bingo.
Are you going to bingo?
Yeah,
won
me
the
and my
big
friend
one.
are.
You ever won the big one, Laura?
Well, the national. I've never won the huge national. No, I've had a small national, but never ever had a big one.
Have you friends? Do you do
Yeah, and I've
arts?
had the link. Yeah, we go ask, and I had the link in years ago in Castle Bingo
Yeah.
twice in one day.
Don't dox your
So
bingo. They'll all be coming for the winnings.
You shout next 11.
I give my mum most of my winnings when I win anyway for the kids. So
You sound like you give
I
a
don't
lot
really
of your
see much of
winnings.
it.
Your kids do all right off you then, don't
I
they?
try and help where I can.
Yeah.
Yeah, I try and help where I can.
You shout legs
Like
11.
when I had an extra 40 quid 2 weeks ago, when I had an extra 40 quid, I give her the 40 quid I had in my pocket. So keep that. Then I give her £200 on the Wednesday, and then I give her money on Monday again. Just gone. So you know what I mean. They don't go without. My daughter's phone was broken. I upgraded my phone, so I give her my old phone. They don't go without, guys. They don't go without.
And then does that get divided between all your children, or just your daughters get it because they live
No,
with your
just my
mum?
girls. My girls. My sisters won't let me support my boys. If I had my way, I'd be supporting my boys as well, but my sisters don't let it
See, all
happen.
them because they're old enough now, Laura. All the money that you should put into a bank and then split it between them all when they're older.
Yeah, well,
Because
this
it
is what
isn't
I'm going to
fair that
have
you
to
just
start
give
doing
the.
because, like Annabelle said the other day, I never seen a penny of it. I want it in my account. My mum was like, she does see it. She gets it. And I told her she gets drip fed it because she doesn't know the consumption of money. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, but
She's
it'd
as
be
bad as what I was at that age. Do you know what I mean?
yeah, it'd be nice to
So,
split it between them all than just the two.
yeah, exactly. Well, in the next year now, I'm going to start building a pot for my second youngest because he doesn't live with us. But when he comes home, he doesn't live with anyone in the family. he had additional needs and was adopted away outside of the family, which is what I said the other day, where I believe they had his home lined up for him before he was even born. And that we didn't stand a chance with trying to get him, but yet they give my sister a child after it. Like, do you know what I mean? Deemed everyone unfit to have him, but yet to give a child up to them after. So I'm going to start putting a pot together now for him. And if the others want help or support, they can have help or support. Like if my boys with my daughters, my one boy's with my daughters in.
Are you trying to say
car.
there that you feel like they didn't want your son because he had special needs, but then took your other son because he didn't?
Yeah, but my other son was fine to go with him, who also has special needs.
Oh,
so
that can't be the case. That can't be the case then, Laura.
Nah, but we reckon it was all planned beforehand. We reckon it was a setup.
Yeah.
So, literally,
did you know when?
You'll be home now in the next 2 years, hopefully.
Laura, once it's adopted, isn't it into the system? And surely your mum ain't got that many connections.
My mum's got connections with my other two children because they're both with my sisters, and then my other boy was on a closed adoption. And that's what I'm saying. 4 of the children are still within the family, whereas 1 was taken away.
At least 4.
Completely. Yeah, the youngest one, the oldest boy, the youngest boy, the oldest boy, and the 2 girls are with the family. The middle boy was taken away at birth. So
you never know when it's time and you are allowed to see the son that you're not allowed to see at the moment. You might have a better relationship with him because there hasn't been all this chit chat.
Yeah, exactly.
Between
I mean, yesterday somebody coming into my account on a fake account with a picture of him on a fake account. That's how low my son that was adopted away off my profile on Facebook.
How have they managed to get that if you don't know where he is?
Because it was his childhood ones from his birthdays where I still put on posts every year. Happy birthday to my boy. If you can see this.
Photo.
Yeah, do you know what I mean?
So the adopted parents sent you photos?
No, these went before he went. So he was fostered from a baby, and then he was adopted when he was like 2.5, 3.
I thought you said he were a
baby. He only went to live with the adopted.
So you got pictures up until he's like 2.5, 3.
Yeah.
Because he was allowed to go to the meeting centres.
Yeah.
From birth. Sorry, Laura. I thought you said from birth.
No, that's what I mean. Do you know what I mean? But he's the only one that's actually been in full-time care his whole life. The others have been with family, so.
Okay, love.
Sorry, darling.
Laura, I'm dropping down now, love. All right, but definitely
no problem.
But definitely.
But Indigo. If you want to inbox me, I can talk to you a bit more about my seizures. I'll send you my WhatsApp, and you can give me some advice if you want on surrounding my seizures and stuff like that.
Yeah,
different places like those.
May have said adopted at birth, but she just obviously means she didn't get him back from birth, did she? She didn't get him back from fostering. Exactly. She didn't get him back from.
That's what I mean.
Being adopted.
Yeah, you get what I mean, don't you?
Right, Laura. You take care. All right.
All right, no problem.
Definitely speak to your OT, okay?
Yeah, I definitely will. Thanks, Indigo.
All right, you take care now.
And you.
All right, bye-bye.
Yes, isn't it?
Bye. Right, I'm going to drop. Okay, and.
Hi, Laura.
Oh, Laura, before you go.
Yeah.
Hiya, love. Just a couple of questions because I know quite things with adoption and stuff. You know, when you was in foster care, did you do your life story book at all?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh,
they
right.
had to do that because they were told that the adoptees had to give him information on us throughout his life to keep him up to date with his family.
Yeah.
Stuff like that.
Oh, right. And when you was in care, did you keep in contact with your birth parents?
they tried to keep us at arm's length as much as possible due to our situation until we were, got to be 5, 6, 7.
Yeah, yeah.
My dad was always in and out of prison. My mother didn't really know about it until I was about that age. And then it'd be 1 minute they wanted to know, next minute they didn't. They only wanted to know when social services paid for us. That was what we were always told.
Yeah.
It was only on their terms.
Yeah.
And if one of the parents had us for the weekend, the other one would go there arguing. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
My dad took us around drug dens when we were little kids.
Yeah.
So
did you know, because you went in so early as well, did you do your own personal life story?
Not really. I had some support of social services. I had a few counselling sessions, which were once every 2 months, which isn't enough for a child that's been through what we were put through as children surrounding the care system and stuff like that.
Yeah.
They didn't really give us any sort of information. They wouldn't let me have my records unless I applied for them. I have to apply for them, and then I'd have to pay money to have them sent to me, which shouldn't be allowed. It should be just shown to me.
You've been told incorrect there, Laura. If you wanted to do your life story book, yeah, you'd have a bit of counselling towards it, but somebody would bring you records and actually go through them with you. My adopted children who I adopted, they have just done their life story book, and they're in the 20s now. So you can do it, and it's only because it really helped.
I mean, we were always told
to do it.
Yeah, well, we were always told it was our fault when we were little that we were in care and all like that. My one foster sister used to blame us at every chance she got for us being fostered by her parents and everything like that, and used to blame us at every chance to get it, say that it was why she left home, that she had no childhood because of us and it was our fault.
Well, that's kids for you.
With my biological family, my sister and my brother went back. My brother ended up being in and out of prison. Now he's changed his ways, but he was always in trouble with the police. My sister's ended up on rugs. So, you know what I mean? Continuously. So, yeah, on the one hand, I think I have had a better life that way. But I've been told parts of it. They took me around the homes that I used to live in when I was a foster child. In the care system, 10 different foster homes before the age of 2. There was an investigation into one set of foster carers for abuse to us children when we were babies, apparently. So, yeah, we were tossed and turned from pillar to post, mainly because of my dad and his ways with his ex-girlfriends and stuff. I had my ribcage broken as a baby. So, by one of my dad's ex-partner's brothers, where I was slammed back into a high chair.
Yeah, and I know you obviously everybody's agreed not to mention your children, but I do know with my children, if this may be able to help you, all they ever wanted was accountability from their
birth. Well, I handed my phone number to my foster mother I say foster mother, my mother that raised me from the age of 2, on Sunday, my new number, and somehow my sister-in-law has got that number, although it was told it was not to be given to anybody else. Now, there was only 2 people who had that number, and that was my mum and my friend Kerry. Kerry's not going to give it to my sister-in-law. He hasn't even got contact with my sister-in-law on social media or anything like that because he does not use it. So the only other person who had that was my mum, and the 2 people who live in her house, obviously, who had access to my mum's phone, because they didn't have the number direct off me because they were told they weren't allowed it.
Okay.
So my sister-in-law
I'm going to drop down anyway.
If any phone calls that
yeah.
night.
Okay.
Do you know what I mean?
I wish you all the best.
Can I speak now? Is that all right?
Who's that talking? I can't see any of you.
See any boxes? What's your name, sorry?
Scottish Beth.
Okay.
So Laura,
sorry, I'm not talking to anybody I don't know. I'm sorry.
But you're in Angie's box. I'm asking a question, please.
And I'm telling you, I'm not discussing anything with you. So
Because you're a liar.
I've got not.
You've
not
lied
got
about
to
your
explain
children.
myself.
You've lied about your illness.
You're not a judge and you're not a jury. Simple. Donna. And that's not being funny. Delusive or Ziana. Obviously, I know you too. Do you know what I mean? And I know Indigo and I know Sunshine. But I'm not going to discuss that with other people coming into boxes questioning me. Nobody plays judge and jury anymore with me. I do not have to explain myself to anybody. Do you know what I mean? So, and even Angie said that the other day, didn't you, Angie?
Yeah.
Wherever she's gone. So, I haven't got to explain myself to no one. But no, if one of you want to message me over advice over epilepsy or anything like that, or regarding social services or anything like that, Ziana or Delusive or Sunshine or Indigo, then you're welcome to. Because any help would be appreciated to try and get to the bottom of why I've never been shown my life story properly, like my life story. There was a passport through care, which only had half the information.
It's probably that lady that was just up that would probably be best to advise you with that.
Yeah, well, I don't know it. If she wants to
inbox
me, if she wants to inbox me, she can inbox me. But I'm not talking to her inboxes because I don't know her personally.
But she might know how to go about getting it.
Yeah, because yesterday I entered a platform where I was trying to find some extra advice and support on exposing the authority for my son's situation where we haven't had our contact that we should have had really. And loads of the trolls jumped in, get her out, get her out, get her out. Fraser jumped in and started mouthing off, do you know what I mean? So I do not longer feel comfortable discussing it with people that I do not know like that. Apart from, obviously, I speak to you regularly, girls. It's different.
Yeah.
But yeah. So, I'm going to jump down anyway because my friend is
I'm going to continue my
bingo. And I'll come back on later on.
Well, if you win, don't forget to send Ange that Interstellar.
Yeah.
For all that trauma.
I know.
No, I'm only joking.
Yeah,
I'm
I know.
only joking.
Yeah. All right.
Right. Thanks, Laura, for joining.
That's all right. That's fine. Bye.
See you later, Laura. Right, Ziana, I'm going to do the rest of my FYP.
Okay, and see you in a little bit. Bye.
Sorry, guys. I had to. I've got my. I suffer with PPVD, the vertigo. So I started getting a bit of vertigo. So I've had to go. I've just been over there to do my exercises. These exercises, they're brilliant. If you suffer with vertigo, I mean, obviously see your doctor first, but absolutely they are brilliant. I swear by them. And I get them from the YouTube channel. They're vascular exercises, and they're things like this. Like you gotta just like that. And then you do that with your eyes. And you look up, look down, look side. And then you just, walk in a circle, walk the other way. Those kind of exercises. No, Joe, stop lying. I do. I suffer with that. That's a condition I suffer with. So I started getting very lightheaded. I got it last night. The trigger is me laying down. So I was laying down, and I think anxiety brings it out. I'm not gonna lie. And I did feel like my head was gonna spin. So, and because it did start to spin a little bit, the next day I feel a little bit woozy. But yeah, so I was just sitting there, honestly, just a few exercises like this. I was just sitting there doing them in the corner. I get it, it's horrible. Yeah, but Sian, do you do these exercises, these They're brilliant. I mean, obviously do them in your own time, but they're amazing. So if you see me keeping my kind of doing this, like, it's because I can't move my head quick, because I get really dizzy. Not heard of them, have you not? Well, if you go on YouTube and put vascular exercises, yeah, they're brilliant. They do make you dizzy, but that's the whole purpose of it. Existed either, did you not? Oh, they're amazing, honestly. Let me have a look on YouTube. One sec. Give me a sec. YouTube. Should I just put it in here? Wait a minute. This exercises for. I mean, I don't know. It depends. Do you have PPPD though? That's what it's usually for. If you have true vertigo when your head spins, I don't think it's for that vertigo. It's for well, my condition. So here it says vestibular exercises for PPPD, also known as 3PD. It's a therapy designed to help your brain adapt to dizziness and improve balance. These exercises often involve gradually provoking and adapting to dizziness rather than just moving particles, as in BPPV. So it's brilliant. Nervous, oh dear. But do have a look. You have Meniere's disease, I get dizzy. Yeah, but Meniere's disease, you're constantly spinning, right, your head. So I don't think these exercises will help for that. But Meniere's usually does result in what I've got, which is PPPD, when you wake up the next day and you're just feeling really like you're on a boat. So these exercises are brilliant for that. It takes time though, it's not going to just disappear just like that, but I tell you good things, distraction. When I have a distraction, it disappears. So it just goes to show how powerful the brain is, really, because it's basically, if I distract myself and I have to think, oh, I've got to do this, my dizziness disappears. So it just goes to show that your brain's telling your body that you're dizzy. You know what I mean? No, it's hangover. It's not. Forget it. But yeah, do have a look. Right, Dave, let's talk about Dave again. Dave Durans defends AB, calls out hypocrisy, as all he has said bad things.
But because Alex is a man, and Alex is having to go back.
It's not because nothing to do with someone because they were men. There's nothing to do with that. It's funny that Dave don't put the videos out when it comes to certain people on here, like his friends. He won't put this video out. He only puts this video out to clap back at me.
It's got to the point where it's become personal now. So it's okay now. We've all got to get on at Alex because of what he said. But let's forget everything that them lot have said.
Should we forget all the fact that there's certain people that were obsessed with me and came to me day in, day out. Their viewers, honestly, some people's viewers that came to me every day, they must love me. Because they're sitting there, can't wait, oh, excited, we're watching Angie today. Then you sit there saying, I trigger you. I obviously don't trigger you if you're watching me 24/7. How can I be triggering you? All my haters watching me, it's hilarious. It's like, I even get people say, but I don't want to give you the views, Ange. That's why I don't watch you, I watch someone else. But still, regardless, you still want to watch me. You just don't want to watch me on my platform. You want to watch me somewhere else.
Them lot have called Alex. They've called him a paedophile.
Putting one's face on someone such as Jimmy Savile, you're implying that person is a pedo. But let's not do the video on that though, eh, Dave? Let's just do the video when I clap back at people.
They've called him the worst of the worst. But that's all fine. We're going to let that roll under the carpet.
And if that's the case, then why do certain individuals constantly watch me, come to me, if they are so affected or whatever it may be? Do you know what I mean? You know, certain people have called me the worst. I've clapped back and I might have said the same thing to them. But we're forgetting that. We're forgetting me being called for 6 months Angie Savile.
Angie's platform, 100%, is going to make someone kill themselves.
Wow.
Facts.
You don't think it'll be your bully platforms, no? That people that bully women, vulnerable women. Yeah, like Laura. Because that's all you do is go for the vulnerable.
Because it is the most toxic thing you will ever have on TikTok. She does not care about her community, her moderators, her fucking TikTok friends. She wants that drama. You can't all of a sudden forget one thing and let's all go and absolutely hang.
Who's forgetting about his beef battles he does? When I turned around and said, Laura, are you feeling bullied because everyone was going for her? She said yes. Dave Duran kicks her out. You know what? How do you think she might have felt, Dave? Do you think she might have felt a certain way when you kicked her out and not the bully?
Alex out to dry and just fucking, you know, they've all said the wrong thing. They've all said bad things. It's weird. Heartbeats, please. And get past this fucking scratty cunt on the popular. But because Alex is a man and Alex is having a go.
Men like this use their gender because that person's a man. Nothing to do with gender. But here you are using it against me, and because he's a man, that's why we're having a go at this. Yeah, but we don't have a go at other men on this app. This man you're also talking about, Cam Twos me 24/7. Has anyone ever said, leave it out, you're obsessed. It's all day, every day. But he knows that my haters, that gives them to get in front of me, strange, love watching me. Regardless whether you're on my platform or someone else's, you love watching me. And that's a fact.
Milked your fucking community.
Rick says Miss Red is a bully.
The same person that you've had.
So Miss Red says, oh, you've milked your own community, and fuck me, Miss Donna, you milked your own community for years. You've milked it for years, let's be honest. You milk everyone. And I don't care what any of you say, her mouth is disgusting. Miss Red's mouth is disgusting, so just as bad as the rest of them. I know some people say fouler things, but she's a bully. She just brought up kids, so you don't even take your kids to school. She's obviously on about Lindsay. You don't take your kids to school. So Miss Red brought...
But Miss Red argues about people talking about her family. But she's quite happy to talk on Lindsay's family. Come on, guys, let's get to popular number one. He rents your community every day. There's no we, it's I. How much do you make?
Kids into it first. She also brought Angie's Mod into it. Angie's Mod weren't saying anything, but she decided to bring her kids into it. Don't ever tell me when somebody brings her granddaughter into it or grandchild, she's running back and then bringing Lindsay's kids into it. It's fair game, isn't it? Donna's the first person. She's on about Zoya. Well, Zoya are all fucking Linds. They're still on mods, aren't they? It's fucking game on, isn't it? It's fair game. Why bring Zoyana's kids into it? Fuck all to do with them. I don't agree with bringing kids into it. But don't ever tell me that Donna's a nice woman. Don't ever tell me, oh, Donna's lovely, I love her FYP. She's no, she ain't fucking lovely at all. She loves everything her own way. She's always been a bully, always. You can see that when she does her FYP shows and when she votes. She goes, oh, I think this guy's what you think. She knows how to control her audience, very good at what she does. And then she can start an ad campaign because she's got the likes of Luke, Alex Brigham, Corey Wilde, you know what I mean, fucking Miss J. And they all love her. They've all got the tongues up their upper bottom, 100%. So they do what she says, and the reason they do it is because they've all got her supporters. Because I tell you one thing about Donna, not saying she'd do it because she wouldn't. I don't think she's got the cojones. She could call back her following at any time and ruin a couple of them. I've been on her for years, so she can't ruin me. Fucking hell, I've had a million arguments on her. But some of the others, she can turn around and say, stop gifting them. Stop gifting Corey, stop gifting Luke, stop giving Alex. Corey's probably built up a little bit more of an audience there, so he'd probably survive. But I don't think Brigham would last long. No, I don't think Luke would last long. I really, really don't. If she fell out with him, they'd be doomed. But regardless of all that, I don't care what anyone says, she's an absolute bully. And the reason that she's a bully, because she's got a massive audience, and they all go out there and they start following her commands, making up videos, slating her off, because everyone thinks that Miss Red's amazing. Oh, she's a great FYP host, she's made. No, she ain't. Pearl Price, another one. She's got her tongue and her nose straight up Donna's backside.
Thank you, Liam.
Because why did I like Donna so much? Because she gets the views and she gets the fucking subscribers, she gets the gifts, and every one of them want to be at it. Go on, because when Miss Red says, go over and watch Luke the Judge, 1,000 people go over and watch it. Go over and watch Miss Red, they're all going over. And when he's in there, she's getting that there. They are getting her support, and that's what happened to Luke. Luke never got many followers. He weren't doing an FYP show. He was a gifter. The only reason he got the support was from me and EQ back then. And then after that, he joined forces with Donna. Don't forget, Donna used to have another guy. Do you remember the other
guy?
Number
18 on the popular guys.
He used to do the FYP show. He used to do the after show after Donna. Do you remember that? So there was Miss Red, and I forgot the guy's name, but he was cast out. Do you remember he cast out the guy? I think he was Welsh. I don't know where he was from, somewhere. And he was cast out. And he stopped doing the show after Donna, so it was Donna, then him. Then and what Luke did, he wormed his way into her. He got rid of the other guy, wormed his way in to get the after show for Miss Red. Reese, that was it. Reese, remember Reese? And that's what Luke done. Regardless of anything, that's what Luke. I think he was Scottish.
Sorry if I'm a little bit like this today. It's just I do have my vertigo today.
Wormed his way in. And that's what, do you understand what I'm saying to you? Because she has got, regardless of what anyone says, she's got the clouds, she's got the views to turn anybody's platform around and make them earn money and create a living for them. She's a lot more powerful than she probably even thinks that she is, but she has, because she's got that. But as a person, I think she's fucking nasty, and she persecuted me for about 2 years. Never believed what I said or nothing, and persecuted me. That's why I don't like her. And I was very broke back then, not very run woman, drunk, lost family members, lots, and she jumped on that hate campaign, do you understand? So I could never forgive her for that, ever. But
shut my window.
So never come to me and tell me that Miss Red's a nice person, because she fucking ain't. She's fucking far from a nice person.
In your boxes, you've milked your fucking community. The same.
Yeah, I totally agree. You know, I don't always see eye to eye with Rickster, but I agree absolutely on this one. I thought she had changed. You know, she's not this nice person she was, and I think that's what people liked about her. I think she has lost a lot of supporters over it. You know, she was come across like very caring, you know, had that empathy or that kind of thing. But she's changed into this person, and I just feel it's the people she's associated with that are telling her, listen, you get on there and you be horrible, you troll, you say this, and I think that she's taking this wrong advice. I think, and I'll still stand by it, that the person, I'm not going to say the person's name, is her biggest troll and is trying to remove her off the app so he can take her place. I do believe that, you know, and I still believe that. But I don't know if she's changed or we've just seen the true her. I think we've just seen the true her. I don't think you can just change like that. I think you see the true Miss Red. And she has lost support. She really has.
I'll start with this one.
Rickster says Angie's been bullied and she's looking ill. Oh, thanks. Well, I am ill today. I got vertigo.
Take the power back and expose it yourself. Don't allow her, right?
The way they're talking, a man talking about a woman. Don't let her control you. Take the power back. We're not on the bloody battlefield. We're on TikTok. I mean, it's just a way that this man, I'm not going to lie. I'm going to have to say it's like I see abuse in that sentence. 100% abuse. And I'm going to replay it.
Take the power back and expose it yourself. Don't allow her, right?
We don't actually hear it all because he stopped. Don't allow her. Take the power back as a man. You are a man. Take that power back. That's how I got the impression. That's how I got from that, what you said there. Does that make sense what I'm saying? She's a woman. You're a man. You get back and take that power back. It's kind of sounded quite angry, quite scary. Do you know what I mean? It's something that you'd see and, I don't like to say.
Fuck up, you big sack of potatoes, Alex. You absolute big, massive, big sausage of a man. You absolute wrong one.
The only thing it could have been about is Billy Rentagon. Yeah. After he mocked someone's death.
It's really bothered me, that little statement. That's quite a powerful statement when he said, "Take the power back." That has actually bothered me because it's like saying that because he's a man, he's more powerful. Take the power. You have the power as a man. Do you know what I mean? That's how I've seen it. I don't know. Maybe I'm being a bit too OT about it. But do you get what I'm saying? Domineering. Yes. Very domineering. Yes.
Phone call about him.
Wrong. You're controlling. Yes.
Well, I've said, for me, I'm going to be honest, out yourself.
They're all going against Angie again, Lloyd. Do you know what I mean? They're all going against her.
Because, one of why, Rickster, little old me they call an alcoholic, has affected them all. They are triggered. They are affected. How has one woman done this? I deserve a goddamn medal. Yeah. Absolutely. Because it's crazy how I have affected the whole TikTok. By the way, guys, I don't know if you heard last night, but listen to this. Listen to this. I don't know if it was on my live. Oh, where is he gone? Hello, Delusive Dan. Delusive Dan, are you there?
Hey there, I'm here. Let me know if there's anything else I can help with.
Is Delusive Angie from TikTok famous? And how famous is she? You'll probably say no this time. This is going to backfire, isn't it? Come on, man.
Yes, Delusive Angie is quite a notable figure on TikTok, especially for her candid discussions on mental health and personal experiences. She's gained quite a following with a dedicated subreddit that has over 7,000 members. Oh. So she definitely has a significant
Delusive Dan, is Delusive Angie more famous than Evil Queen on TikTok?
I couldn't find specific follower accounts for both Delusive Angie and Evil Queen, but it does seem that Delusive Angie has a substantial presence with nearly 1 million posts related to her.
I'll take that as a yes. Thank you, Delusive Dan.
You're very welcome. If you have any more questions,
and I did put every creator. I put other creators in here, and always come out with discussions with Delusive Angie all the time. There you go. I need a medal, honestly. Oh, one sec, guys. Let's get back to it. Don't look at my pin, guys.
Man, this fucking
Thank you, Paula.
I think Evil Queen's now turning on as well, so everyone's going against Ange, man. It's too much, man. Luke, Alex Brigham, Misread, Pill Price. Fuck me, it's never ended.
I called in everything and said I was.
And I'll tell you why. And this is the reason. Now, this week I've been really good, right? I've been happy. I've been all of that. Haven't really got into trouble. Not said anything. Yeah, but they couldn't stop, the FYP talking on me because I am their content. The reason is, right, is because they want me to be silenced. Where they can have an opinion on their FYP, talk about whatever they want to talk about on their FYP, but if I have an opinion on my FYP, there's a problem. It's an issue. So I'm not allowed to talk on my FYP and have my opinions. No one will ever silence me from this app. I will die on the battlefield. Do you understand?
Because he would mock someone's death. That's the only thing I can think of. I think I went ham. I did have a bit of a bipolar moment that on that balcony. I did go nuts. I did lose the plot and say some things I shouldn't have said. No, let her do whatever she wants. I'll be here. Alex will all be here.
Yeah, I just want to say it's all legal as well. It is all legal. I'm just going to show it's all legal. He's panicking.
Everyone, right?
And I don't care what anybody's saying, right? You can all call me whatever. I think Angie's looking really unwell.
Oh.
She's looking really unwell. I really believe she's really deteriorated. I'm not joking. I don't know whether that's lack of sleep, alcohol. I don't know what's going on in her personal life, but she don't look well at all, man. And I feel for her. I fucking swear to God.
Rick
Sorry, but I feel like, you know, I mean, they bully her, man. They do bully her. I know she has a
I honestly think Rix is only... I think Rix is only saying that because of the situation with Miss Red and all that. Do you know what I mean?
Do you know what I mean? What she gets.
I thought it looked better, yeah.
Equal the power. Just try to strip the power from him. Out yourself.
Just drained.
I mean, who said it was a phone call, Luke? Might not be a phone call. It might be something that you said on TikTok. Might be. I don't know. Could be anything. Anything.
She needs some time off, definitely, son.
I don't need any time off. Because the thing with me is I am a very strong woman. I have crumbled many times on TikTok. So has a lot of people. But I have very, very thick skin. And I'm very, very determined. No matter what, if people come to my house, threaten me, I will never be silenced. And that's the person I am. Do you know what I mean? I don't need a break because of them. If anyone needs to be off the app, it's them, not me. You know what I'm saying? Yes.
But it pays her wages.
It does. I get paid.
It pays her wages. She earns a lot of money. Look, you've got to understand, guys. Like, you might not think this, right? But I'll tell you all this now. I know a lot of you's work and you got jobs, you got businesses. Some of you's maybe disabled.
I never back
down.
down.
How much fucking time and effort goes into doing an FYP show, by being a live streamer, by selling products, by showing content, by getting the content. It's you might not think, it's social media. It's fucking hard work, man. It's mentally draining. And this is a job to her. So you can say what you want about EQ and all the FYP, but it takes a lot, man. And when you get involved in the drama too, that's also fucking draining. So a lot of people come in here and, you know what I mean, it's their form of income. Some of them, it's their full-time job. And if you don't gift them or subscribe or, you know what I mean, then they don't earn a wage. They can't pay the bills at the end of the month. And I think she's one of them, to be fair. This is a part-time job for me, do you know what I mean? I do this part-time. I don't come on throughout the day because I've got another job. Do you understand? But for her and some of the others, without you guys gifting them and helping them, they'd be fucked. So I think it's very difficult for her to take a break from TikTok. It'd be very, very hard because I think she owes tax bills and money, so she comes on here to try and earn a living. Angie's life is TikTok 100%. Guys, can everyone tap and share this out, please?
I do owe money to the tax. I've now paid it off, so I've got 1 year to go, for fuck's sake. I hope everyone else is paying their tax. But yeah, I do pay tax. So even if I wanted to leave, I couldn't really leave because I have a huge tax bill to pay. You know, so that has to be paid regardless. So yeah. And it is my job. And I love TikTok. I love talking to people and things. Well, evade your tax. All the tax. How much? I pay... Oh, it varies. I was paying £700 a month because I was on a payment plan. I think I owed $7,000. But the year gone, I reckon I will owe about 15k. Maybe. I don't know. Real goes in on Pearl.
Consequences today. Like when you went to court. Real life, and I don't care today. There's real life.
See what I mean?
I'm sick of people saying
these pills are absolute wrong, and try.
I'm sick of people saying this. There's real life consequences and all the social media. It's an app. If you don't like what people say, get off the app, because you can't go around knocking at people's house doors and threatening people. You know, get off the app. It's not the place for you, because you know there's going to be someone that's going to annoy you, that's going to say something to you, that's going to go low, it's going to go really low. But people say, but there is. No, there's not. People live with family. Even if you don't live with family, you know, you don't know who's going to be in their house. It's not okay to be scaring people. They only, you know, listen, if it's a dirty peddler or rapist, I get that. But for having an opinion or having a beef with someone, no. And like I said, I'm very stubborn, and I don't accept anyone making threats towards me or anything like that. Anyone that comes to my house in future will be arrested. And it's that simple. I don't consent to anyone coming to my house or to me making threats like Pearl right here. You know, we've all said things. She said the worst, Pearl. Have I ever said I'm going to get my, I'm going to come knock at your door and all this kind of shit? No. I never said it. And I won't. It's an app, and people need to get off if they can't take it. It's that simple, because there are real life shit going on, and you're getting upset with an app. People say, but, you know, it's justified. No, well, it's not justified. Yeah, if there's real life shit outside of TikTok, absolutely, okay, fine. But based on words, no. It's stupid. It's embarrassing.
Upper Rongan, fake gypsy, fake as they come, absolute cretin, Rongan, one of the worst, I think. So basically, when Laura, right, you know what I mean, took her to court for what she said, she never threatened Laura, because obviously Laura's got a couple of sons. One of them's in for, is he unaliving someone? Is it a nephew? I don't know. But I don't think she's very shy, Laura, and I think she'd have a little bit of support and backup if she started sending people to Derby. But what she wants to do is threaten a 50-year-old woman who lives at home with her mother in her late 70s, and basically saying, I'll send travellers, or, sorry, not travellers, she's not a traveller, she's a gypsy. I'll send gypsies around your house. I've got people who probably live around Chertsey or somewhere like that, you know what I mean? Or giving me the big, and I know a few people from there. Listen, nobody likes you, Pearl.
I think with Pearl, she gives the gypsy community a bad name. Because I do have a gypsy community on here that do follow me and do watch me. And they're lovely. Absolutely. Listen, I'm not saying that if you have a fight, I think I think some of them have been raised to fight, you know. It's not like how it is like with weapons or anything like what some people do. I think, you know, the old-fashioned, knuckle fight, which is fair enough. Don't get me wrong. However, you know, about on TikTok, you know, and I didn't know that Pearl had made threats towards a family in regards to a family though. So I don't know if, so I haven't seen that. So Rix is saying that she has. So I'm a little bit surprised by that, because you're giving the gypsy community a bad name. Because, you know, there's a lot of discrimination, you know, when it comes to the gypsy community, as only Tony Official has said many, many, many times. But here you are making threats. Now, I didn't hear this, right? Here you are making threats in regards to your family. That's giving the gypsy travelling community a bad name. It really is. And they are lovely. The people that I know are lovely. Lovely people.
You know, I know about your burger van. I know about Joe. I know the reason you ain't got your picture anymore. I know a lot about you, Pearl, that I don't bring to the app. But don't be threatening to go around her house and woman's and that when you couldn't do it to Laura or anybody else. You're an absolute
I just
coward,
feel like, you know, because of the discrimination the gypsy community and the travelling community have, you know, someone like this threatening their family over something on TikTok, where it's like, you can say what you want about my family, you can slag me off, but I have to zip it because you're going to make threats. You know what I mean? And I think this is part of the reason the gypsy and the travelling community are being discriminated against, you know, because they have was that stigma? Is that the right word to use? That they're going to come to your house and fight you. And I don't think that's the case. Now, correct me if I'm wrong. Thank you, Emma. Thank you, Joe. I'm not saying they can't fight, but I think it's giving them a bad name, like, wow, you say something on TikTok, I'm going to knock at your door. And I don't think they're that way. But then I could be wrong. I don't know. I'm just saying the people that I know are lovely. Only Tony Official, I love Only Tony Official. He's a traveller, you know, and he's trying to stamp out discrimination against his community. Things like this. is not going to help, because people are going to think, oh, they're going to have that fear. And I don't think people should fear the travelling or gypsy community, because they're nice people.
Coward, and all you're doing it for is for clouding everybody else. You're a terrible, nasty individual, and I wish you all the worst karma in the world, and you'll get it. You've already had your fucking burger, and you can't even get the pitch anymore. I know what you're there for. I know what you're there for. You're a wrong and threatening Angie, man. Don't you think she's got a lot going on with everybody else?
Someone's put, in that culture, that's how problems are sorted. I don't agree with it, if that's the case, then. Okay. I mean, I still like the gypsy and travelling community, absolutely, because like I said, I know people. I mean, Gypsy Talia, she's lovely. She's gypsy, you know. But however, I don't agree with that. I don't need to agree with it. You know, I don't agree with it sorting this things like that out in a fight over TikTok or over whatever it may be over. Violence is never the answer. Do you know what I mean? I'm old school. You got to remember that I am 50 years old. You know, I'm like your mother talking to you right now. Violence is never the answer. And I don't agree with it. That's how it's sorted between themselves, not others. That's what I thought. I'm not going to lie. I thought between themselves, that's how they sort out arguments. That's down to them, but that's what I thought for not with other people, but someone else said something else. Honestly, if you're something to 10 grand each, best man or woman takes a lot. 10 grand? What the fuck? What? 10 grand each, best man or woman takes a lot. Oh my God. Where can I sign up? Didn't get involved in work. I thought men didn't get involved in women's arguments. Rix is not getting involved. He's doing the FYP. That's what they used to do back in the day, knock on each other's doors. Yeah, that's each other though, isn't it? I don't think now correct me if I'm wrong, because I don't know the gypsy community. I don't think they involve others. I think it's among themselves, but I could be wrong. Why do people go out, do this? I don't like going out my house. Listen, I'm like your father. I'm not your father. I'm not a man, honestly, I'm a woman. I'm like your mother's talking to you right now. This is how my dad was with me. Violence is never the answer. Walk away. I am 50.
Consequences for you. There's real life consequences. Well, why didn't you do that?
Bradley. Well, Bradley, I don't know why Bradley's obsessed with me. Listen, he's not going to be the first and he's not the last. Do you know how many people that are obsessed with me? I mean, you got someone, was I saying this morning, I was going to do this interview like she's this famous person because she sat in my box, making it out she knows me personally, that we've had phone calls. I've had one phone call, and that was years ago, to this woman that's going to tell her story. This woman has told her story multiple times on her platform, so we're listening to the same bullshit. Do I want to hear her trauma dump again? Absolutely not, because I've heard it 100 times. Do you know what I mean? Do I care? No, I do not. I'm not going to lie, because I've heard it so many times. And this woman, what's her name? Clout Sunk, I forgot, is interviewing her like she's this big person. She's meant to be interviewing people. It's meant to be someone, some people, big creators on TikTok. And she's interviewing someone just to tell her story like she knows me personally. I'm embarrassed because I do not know this woman. She was in my box for a year. You probably know who I'm talking about. I'm not going to mention her name, but however, she was in my box a year she was like just a regular coming in and out my box. I did not know her personally. She has no gossip on me. There's no big story. I don't understand why she just don't go on a platform and show everybody that I did say that she's a lie about her trauma. I don't care. I don't care what she thinks. That's not what you call mocking. I don't care. Okay? So I don't understand why she has to wait for this big interview like she's famous. She feels she's in the clique all of a sudden. Oh, I'm in the clique. I'm being interviewed. I must be a big creator. You get 10 viewers unless you're talking on me and Canadian Angie. And that's a fact. I don't speak about this woman. I haven't spoken on her for weeks, but every couple of months she'll pipe up about her trauma. I'm sick of hearing it. I'm not gonna lie. No one cares. Please. It's like you're gonna tell people something different. Oh, she's gonna tell a story. She's told a story multiple times on multiple occasions on her platform, on everyone else's platform. There's nothing new. I mean, this clout person interviewing her is like making out she knows me. I'm embarrassed. I don't know this woman. She would never be a friend of mine. I've never had phone calls with her. She was just someone that occasionally got in the box. So, why don't you just go on your platform, show it now? Why wait for this, what you call a big interview like you're famous because you sat in my box, love? You were never famous because you sat in my box. I couldn't stand you because you get trauma dumping. You know what I mean? I'm just sick of hearing the same trauma. I get it. Sad that you went through that. Don't get me wrong, but we have heard it like 101 times. You know, so what difference, different are you going to come out with? What, because you're going to show the evidence. Oh, well, I can tell you now, I probably did say it, that I don't believe you. There you go. You don't need to show nothing. I will admit it. I said it. I said it. I said it. I don't believe you. I don't need to believe anybody. That's not mocking. It's my right to say, I don't believe you, and I don't care. There you go. Okay? Now you don't have to show any proof because I admit it. Sue me. Oh, for God's sake. It's embarrassing getting so excited for an interview. I've got this. I'm going to tell my story. Like you're a big famous celebrity. I've got a big story. It's the same story that you've spoken about for the last year. I said it. I don't believe you. Am I? No, you don't have to say nothing. And then she's going to come out and show her proof. Why do you have to show your proof? I admit it. There you go. You know, just go away and stop obsessing over me. She sits on 10 viewers. It's crazy. I was laughing my head off when I saw she's being interviewed to tell her story. I'm like, what story? I don't know the woman. I don't know her name. Well, apart from a username, I don't know her second name. I don't know anything about her. Do you know what I mean? Like she's bloody famous. I've got my story to tell. Embarrassing. I might get someone to interview me exactly the same time and day. How about that? Yes. And I can tell you all the juicy goss, guys, because I will reveal everything about every bloody bastard on here. Okay? Ask me any questions. If somebody wants to interview me, and I will reveal the goss. And I will come with receipts if needed. I know Canadian Angie interviewed me, but that was a kind of like spur of the moment kind of thing. Do you know what I mean? I think we need to prepare it. Do an interview. If somebody wants to interview me, absolutely. I would, in fact, like to also interview Canadian Angie. Yes. There, but would she tell the truth? I will interview you. Done. Now that would be an interview. Exactly. I know it's been done before, but it was on the kind of rush side. Do you know what I mean? I will tell the whole truth and nothing but the truth. I'll come with my Bible and I'll put my hand on it. Yes, Your Honour, I tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. I will reveal everything about Rickster, Corey, Luke, everybody. And I will come with receipts. Just ask Rickster what receipts I've got. So help me, God. You crack me up. Oh, it's just these people. It's really weird. I didn't realise how famous I was until people started thinking they could do these interviews. The fact that they think they know me. Oh, I knew her. I'm going to reveal a story and out my story. And I'm going to tell the truth. Listen, I know Laura Phillips more than I know this woman. You get what I'm saying? Ah, and there you go. I've already admitted it. I said it. I don't believe your trauma. There you go. Anyway, so, yes, I want to interview Canadian Angie. Canadian Angie, make sure you record this, guys. I want to message you. I want to interview you, okay? And it's going to be savage. Oh, yeah. Oh. Famous, darling, famous. And I want her to reveal herself as well. Didn't know you were that famous. Oh, I am, yeah. When people are actually doing interviews, the fact that they were my friend, that's embarrassing. It's laughable that this woman is actually interviewing a nobody. Do you know what I mean? You've got all these big creators on it, and who does she want to interview? Oh, it's embarrassing. Do you know what I mean? You've got nothing to reveal now. There's no juicy gossip because I admit it. Would you really spill the tea, Angie? Oh, yes, I would indeed go. Absolutely, I would. Yeah. I will come with voice recordings. I just need consent that they let me play them, and I'll play them. A TikTok production. Absolutely. Thank you for the follow, guys. Thank you for all the taps, guys. Can we have a 1 minute interval for the popular, please, for the heart me's? Let's go. Oh, darling, they wouldn't. What do you mean, Shannon? Zach would be a good interviewer. I think with Zach, he kind of tells his whole life already. BPD Lisa, why have you got BPD in your name? Do you like to have BPD? Thank you, Willow's mum. Thank you, Tracy. I get the impression you're quite proud to have BPD. No, I can't be nice for once, no. BPD isn't real. Yeah, spot on. I don't agree with BPD, no. But some doctors do. She was in the box before, yeah. Ask my question. Why are you so bitter? I'm not bitter. I'm doing the FYP, love. I'm being honest. I mean, would you prefer a lie? You've got it. You've got what? Yeah, can we block Lisa BPD, please? A trauma response. Yeah, there's some doctors that don't. It's a very debatable condition, I think. You know, there's some people that don't agree with it, you know, and I do understand why they don't. Bye, BPD Lisa. I'm not going to call you BPD Lisa. I'm just going to call you Lisa because I don't know why you've gone and labelled yourself on TikTok. It's kind of the trend. It's weird. Right, let's finish the rest.
Why didn't you do that to Laura? Why didn't you go after Laura when she took you to court? No, you didn't, did you? Nah, them two have always hated each other, Doug. I think this is just bullying, man. So you've got Brigham on it, you know what I mean? Luke on it.
Someone's put, you're trying to do so much so you can try and get on the FYP because you know you're getting blackout. No, I blacked out a few people. I don't care them blacking me out. They can't help themselves but mention me. You know, because I'm their content. So I hope they blacked me out because I don't like them talking on me. I'd rather they didn't. So that would be good.
Red on it. I think EQ's turn now. And then you got Pearl on it, but then Pearl's...
Why do you think I keep going at Miss Red? Why do you think I keep going at Miss Red and Luke? Oh, here we go. Delisa Vanjie. I want them to black me out.
Indirectly, there's got to be consequences for your actions. That's what she's saying to her. Do you know what I mean? That's intimidation. Do you know what I mean? Or, you know what you're going to do? Send a few geezers around to kick a door off and give her a hiding. Are you? Joke.
Face on screen. She did put a face on screen because today, I swear to God, there's real life consequences. If she comes on screen with the backbone, I think she's going to say what she wants about my family. So there you go.
Pearl, you have spoken about my family.
Family going to do, Pearl? What are they going to do to her and her mum? Or you're going to send them round to give her a hiding? What are you going to do? She said to be bad about your family. What are you going to do? You're going to send people round to every person who said to be bad about your family. Are you? Is she? There's only fucking people who've said bad stuff about me and Talia on this fucking app. What you do? Send people to every fucking one of their doors. Do you? Fucking hell, have you heard what Pearl's turned around and said in the past? What the things that's come out of her fucking mouth? What she's turned around and said about me? She said about Talia, what she said about my fucking family. Who the fuck she thinks she is?
There you go, then I've called her bluff, and if she wants to bring it on, I am in the mood today to bring it on. She ain't going to do...
You couldn't bring on a coal, Pearl. You couldn't bring on a coal. In fact, Pearl, why don't you go and knock a door? Why don't you jump in your car and knock a door? Get someone to bring you down. Go and knock a door yourself, you know what I mean?
She'll be arrested.
To do your own dirty work. What are you going to do? Send your boys down there, are you?
Jack shit, and that's all that I've come on to say to prove. You say what you...
I'd love to get arrested. But Rick, who said people do... Same man who... Not listening to that interview. I was going to play that, but I'm not going to give that woman a clout. Absolutely not. Rick just says the cult are the vile people. Oh, I love the cult. What are you snacking on? Sweets. They're lovely.
Exactly. All of them going for one person. It's fucking disgusting, Janice.
That's true, yeah.
But you know what? You can... Look, I'm a big boy. I'm a big boy. But Angie can't every time she's on. Yeah, I know, yeah, but it's, you know what, she's got so many people after her heels and going for Angie's unreal, do you know what I mean? But I've been in that situation
You've been arrested 7 times, silly. Joe, yeah, in my 20s. I'm now 50.
One's gone for me. I've had Miss Red on my case, fucking Angie on my case, EQ on my case, Sophie, Levi, Alex, Corey. So I've been in this situation with Angie. She's a one man bandit. Do you know what I mean? She's on her own. All she's got is a mods. But one thing I will say about the court, I say every fucking time, they're the most vilest fucking void.
I missed the vet appointment. They're not gonna take us on now, because she missed the last one. Oh God, I just remembered.
These fucking people on TikTok, man, I don't care. The abuse you get in her life, even Miss Red, you don't get that. You don't get that, you know what I mean? Her people are just disgusting. They are, man, I'm sorry, but they are. I don't know if you're in there, but I see the worst comments in the world from Angie's lives. Her following's bad.
That's not true. I've seen worse comments. That's not true. That's not true at all.
Like Angie, I really do, and I think what's happening to her, she's being bullied massively.
Yeah, send your heartbeats in, guys, and that's exactly what I'm going to do.
Exactly.
The cult really triggered the app. I love the cult, and I love the fact that the cult triggered the app. Yeah. I've just seen that video about Roadman that jumps in the box, right, and says she knows that, she says that Rebecca knows she put evidence out there can jeopardize her case, but she wants the awareness out there. I disagree. No hate on Rebecca, because I do like her and I do stand with her. However, if she wanted to support, if she wants to support women, which she does, I don't think that is supporting women. I think because this man should be locked up. And I don't feel, what awareness? What's it going to do? Nothing. You want him locked up. You don't want it jeopardising the case. You want him locked up and that's it, done. That's what you're doing to help women, is get this man off the street. This awareness, what's it doing? Nothing. It will be forgotten in a couple of days. So what's the awareness on? I don't understand. Did you get what I'm saying? And I support Rebecca 100%. But it doesn't make sense to me. I think she needs to seriously think about it. Remove that video. If he walks, absolutely. You got nothing to lose. Put it all out there. But, however, remove it immediately and hopefully you've still got a chance of winning that case and locking this animal up so he doesn't do it to somebody else. Yeah. Leave the justice system, fuck it up, but looks like Rebecca's done it, but be kind. They possibly have made him the victim. Yeah. That video could have possibly made him the victim. Not with us, but the corrupt, because it is corrupt, court system. Justice system, where they're going to look at it as she spread this man all over TikTok before he was found guilty. Do you get what I'm saying? So I don't understand what her mentality there, to be fair. He's a vile human. Absolutely. Absolutely. I want to see him locked up, though. I just feel, I get she's angry, but she needs to take the anger away now. She needs to lift her head up, right? And say, I am going to put this man in jail. I'm going to remove that video because he's not having anything on me. And I'm going to see him locked up for a very long time. You know what I mean? That's what, and then if he walks free, then I'm going to put it all over social media. So yeah. That would be helping women. But that's not helping women. That's not helping anyone. Because no one can do anything. No one can go break the law and do something. Do you know what I mean? Please don't do anything. You know what I mean? Because I'm a host. I can't be putting this information out there. Do you know what I mean? Please don't do anything. I'm just saying.
One person. It's fucking disgusting, Janice.
It's difficult to, I know it's difficult to deal with her. For her to deal with it. I know. But she needs to, wait, okay, I know she's broken, but she needs to, right, for other women as well as herself, right, lift her head up, right, put on a smile, okay, and say, this man, not a smile, but you know what I mean, this man is going to go down. He is going to go to jail. I'm going to take that video down and I'm going to follow the justice system, right? That's what I'm going to do, because I'm going to do this for everybody on social media and everyone that's not on social media, and put this man in jail. And I'm going to abide by, you know, the court rules and all of that kind of thing. And this man's going to be found guilty. And if he doesn't, God help him, he's going everywhere. That's what she needs to do. I know she's broken, absolutely. But she needs to take the anger away. She needs to remove that anger for the time being until the court is over. Because when you get so mad, you do stupid things. I don't know what this is about. He would only get a year, don't be good. But listen, a year in my eyes is not long enough. Absolutely not. However, it's better than nothing. It's better than zero, right? And at the moment, he might not even get that. So she needs to get rid of the anger for the time being. Yeah, she might be angry, but she mustn't show that. She mustn't do anything on impulse and do something silly. You know what I mean? I mean, we all stand with her. You know what I mean? We just don't want him to walk the street. So, let's speak about the next video. Gossip Girl is fed up with Delusive today as well. Baguette says nothing DA says will affect her. Gossip Girl, because I was talking about the talent show that Miss Baguette won. I think it was a fix. I don't understand why she won. It must have been a bit of a flop for, you know, there must have been some really bad singers if Miss Baguette won that contest, a 6-week competition. I don't care what anyone says, it's my opinion. I have an opinion on it. I was being nice about this woman once, the other day, until she bought Lindsay's ex in that box 4 or 5 times. She kicked him out, put him in, kicked him out, put him in, and she did it for views. An abusive man in her box for views. I did it because Lindsay asked me to, right? So he could have his say, because Toxic 10 was going to put him on her platform, his platform, and she wanted to have a say. 4 or 5 times she put him in this box, and he was vile. He would leave, and then you get put in again, even though he was vile. So I don't like you, Gossip Girl, for doing that. No, I mean, would you like it if someone put your abusive ex in their box? Yeah, and did it for views? No, you wouldn't. And I liked her the other day. I had some nice things to say about her.
Got nothing to fucking do with you, and that's never crossed your path. Why do you have to be so fucking horrible? Because you're a bitter old woman sat in your box room with nothing better to do.
Would it seriously have hurt her to actually say something?
Now, this man, Simply Fraser, is in everyone's box. What's it to do with you, Simply Fraser? Now, there's 2 women arguing. Well, okay, I wasn't there, but you know what I mean. I've had an opinion on Gossip Girl. She's having an opinion on me. So there's 2 women. What the hell's it to do with you, Simply Fraser? Do you usually off TikTok, if you saw 2 women arguing, or if the woman wasn't arguing, would you jump in and, you know, start arguing with her? These men, I seriously, get out of the box, Simply Fraser. Why are you poking your nose in? Why are you interfering with 2 females when they're having an argument? I find it really odd. Very odd that these men are doing this. That's weird.
How do I need? We had a good night. We've had a good few weeks doing it. I don't even fucking understand how she can go there and belittle someone that's got pure talent and he's smashing the app.
You know what? I would have had nice things to say. I really would have had nice things to say if she hadn't put Lindsay's ex in her box. But I didn't really see the comment. But however, well, I would have said nice things. Miss Baguette winning that. Come on. I'm sure you had better singers on there. You know what I mean? She's a theatrical. Is it theatrical? Singer.
Fucking woman. You're a disgrace.
Honestly, I put in there, I said, who are you?
Another one affected. Another one affected. Wait a minute. Let's do this. do you think we can affect another 5 today?
Body's talent. Who are you? She sits in her bedroom, doesn't go out, looks an absolute fucking mess, right? I don't give her.
But why is a man Thank you, Sonny. Why is a man degrading a woman? Why is a man going in on women's looks? You are, you know what? Do you have a girlfriend, Simply Fraser? I mean, when she argues with another woman, do you get in? Do you get involved? It's very strange. I'm very old school, you know. I've never known men to do this. I'm not going to lie. You know, I've never known, and because, you know, I've always been around. Listen, always been around men that are very manly. Right, you know, my father was, no watches. I don't even think he wore deodorant. But however, it was, you know, no watches, no jewelry, you know, pink umbrella, forget it. I'm not saying he'd walk around down the street with a pink umbrella, but I'd have an umbrella. Can you hold it? Absolutely not. In the changing rooms, if I was out with my dad, can you just hold my handbag? Absolutely not. I'm not holding your handbag. So it was really manly. My exes were very manly. So I find this really unusual that men get involved with an argument between women. I've never seen it before. You know, I am very old school. So it's very, very strange.
Even fucking she's pissed and off.
Oh, it's ridiculous.
It's just pure jealousy, right? Because we had a good platform, we had a good night, we had a good platform, we're doing something positive for the app.
I'm not jealous. You had 400 viewers in. Why would I be jealous? There's nothing to do with jealousy. I've just told you. I had a nice thing to say about you 4 days ago, I think it was. I was saying thank you, Gossip Girls, for those, because you were talking about Levi, you know, and all that kind of situation. You had nice things to say about me. So I turned around and said, thank you, Gossip Girl. Appreciate that. That's what I said. But then when you had the Lindsay's ex in, you know, you wouldn't want to put your family members in the box or your abusive ex. I don't know why you did that. You know, if you couldn't explain why you did that, you know, I'd be, okay, I get it. I understand it. I don't know. You didn't control that live. You should have kicked him out. You know, that's not about jealousy. It's about what you did.
And she wants to go and belittle somebody just because she won. Because she sat in her bedroom and she's so
I don't think she should have won. That's my opinion. I'm entitled to that opinion. I don't think she should have won. I think you had better voices, better singers on there. Yeah. Oh, look at her face. That's scary.
Addictive and evil, and she just spreads hate on the fucking app. She is a vile woman there. And all
I like to play the villain. It's only Panto, a Gossip Girl.
Spreads hate on every single person she comes across in this app. She just a little flex on her own bullshit. She's got no fucking life. She just sits there being evil.
Can I ask you all guys a question though, yeah? People say, like EQ said it, why are you letting her affect you? Yeah, I mean, she's said a lot more, EQ, the bitch. But however, what? Yeah, then I want to ask the whole app the same question. Why do my opinions affect you? If I'm a nobody, or if I'm these things that you say I am, someone that just sits in my room, my stinking room, pissy pants, and all this kind of shit that you say, why does it bother you what I say? You know, you say I'm an alcoholic and all of this. Why does it bother you? I don't understand. You obviously care about my opinion. I have my opinion. I don't think Miss Baguette should have won that talent show. Yeah. Rick Ray said last night, Miss Baguette has been vile about you. She has been vile, absolutely vile about me. She used to put up broccoli, T-shirts of broccoli. And obviously, as you know, my dad died. You know, he had broccoli drink and he was contaminated. And what Fact Freak put up is that you can't die from broccoli. He's an idiot, because you can die from anything, any kind of food. And I do have actually documents that people actually can get sick from raw broccoli. Fact Freak. But anyway, I feel that he had an off broccoli or contaminated, whatever it may be, made him very sick. I'm not saying it killed him, but it made him sick, right? And because of the sickness, it was severe vomiting. His body shut down, something like that. That's what they said anyway. Couldn't fight the, you know, I can't remember. But anyway, she used to put T-shirts with broccoli up there on the T-shirts. Absolutely vile, Miss Baguette. You know, absolutely vile. And if you've got a loved one that's passed away, Miss Baguette, you know, I'll say something about them, because that's what you did. You went for my father who's dead. Yeah. And you know, one day, Miss Baguette, your family are gonna not be here. You know, your parents. You know, they're not going to be here one day. You know, and it's not nice for someone to mock the dead of someone. You know, yeah. So that's what I say. Ems did it, yeah, but Miss Baguette was the main character. She was the main person that did it. Yeah. Yeah. Just remember, Miss Baguette, I mean, how old are you? In your 30s, late 30s? Your parents probably haven't got long left. They probably haven't got long left, and you wouldn't like someone mocking your deceased parents, would you? Right. Stop looking at my pin. Oh, is that wrong? Right. Oh, for God's sake.
Absolutely fucking. Do you know what? Really, do you know how I think the people underestimate how hard it is to
She was an instigator, yeah.
Actually, it's 10k likes.
Fucking ridiculous.
The
Absolutely.
people that came up was absolutely amazing. We had a good night. It was a good night for TikTok. We do not have to be all toxic 24/7. And because she can't take it, she wants to slay Mrs. Spaghetti. I'm not fucking having it round these ways. She is absolutely an amazing singer. And it's all brave and courage to come on and sing in front of a room full of people. The honourable, bitter woman.
It's disgusting. Absolutely fucking disgusting. She could have just turned around and said, well, you know, it's not my cup of tea, but well done on winning. She doesn't have to be that. She chose to wake up and be that person every single day. Honestly, no wonder you sit in your bed.
If I'm this old woman, maybe you should respect your elders. It was a massive fix, yeah, because you're friends with Miss Baguette. You know, that's what you did. You cannot, right, hold a talent show. I'm going to show you how to hold a talent show when we do it, because we will be doing it next.
Alone, and you choose to be like that.
You choose to be honourable. The truth is to wake up, and it's like she wakes up and she just wants to be honourable to everybody. People don't even speak about her. What did my talent show have fuck all to do with you? And who I brought on and who made it to the fucking final? You horrible.
Nothing to do with me, but you know Tululu, right? When I put out my competition poster, someone actually tagged Tululu in it. Funny enough, Tululu ended up in her competition. Yeah, because Gossip Girl went onto my poster and saw that someone had tagged Tululu and sent him a message. You are copying everything I do, even from the headbands. Oh, I don't have a headband on today. To the talent shows, to everything. You're copying everything I do. It's strange.
Yeah, and listen, being drunk is no excuse. You still know what you're fucking saying and doing. She knows exactly what she's doing. And
I wasn't drunk when I had those opinions. I'm entitled to them.
You know, and it's horrible that I even have to come up here when Gigi has to even say anything, that something was so positive, right? And such a great thing. It's fucking, honestly.
Well, because I said that.
And to try and go on people's.
Well, because I said Miss Baguette shouldn't have won. Are you so affected? I'm glad that you actually respect my opinions, though, because obviously you do, because if you didn't, you wouldn't need to care what I said.
Appearances when you fucking look like that. Fuck off, it's ridiculous.
So why are we talking about appearance? A man talking about, once again, slagging off someone's looks. Why would a bald-headed man like yourself there, that can't even put your face on camera because I assume you're insecure of your looks, talking about my looks? Why is a man going in on my looks? This is another thing that's very unusual. I've never seen this kind of before. A man that does that. I think he's very abusive in his private life, I think, because it comes across that way. And that's probably why I don't show his face. He's probably on Crime Watch. You know what I mean? So he's hiding.
Hiya. Oh my, honestly, I saw you in the comments, Fraser. I've literally just got out the walk-in centre and saw messages on my phone and just slagging you, and I'm like nothing you can ever say would ever make me feel anything bad about myself.
I know, but she didn't even need to attack you. She didn't even need to do it.
And do you know what it is? She's public.
But what's it to do with you, simply? It's not your platform. You're not a brother, are you? What's it to do with you? What I say or what I do? Do you know what I mean?
Going for me because I did the talent show and she can't stand me. And then she wanted to make a mockery of it and belittle the people that was on it because she's a sad woman.
She's got no love in her life, and I feel like people who don't have any love in their life, they just become these just like their entire composition of their body is just bitterness. That's what she is. I've got lots of love in my life.
You, Gossip Girl, you led people on. You knew Miss Baguette was going to win because she's your friend. There she is in your box. You're her friend, and I think it's disgusting that that had people came onto your platform to sing, and I heard a couple of amazing voices, absolutely amazing, but she won it, and I think it's very wrong. You fix that, because I'm telling you, those amazing. I can't remember the name, but this I think was it a woman was an amazing voice. 1,000 times better than Baguette. So how did Baguette win it? Because it was fixed.
So I don't need to do things like that anymore.
But I don't understand. At what point she says, she doesn't want to do drama, she doesn't want to do this because of all this and everything that's happened. She could have quite easily just scrolled past it. She chose.
Wait a minute, guys. 1, 2, 3. Oh, we affected another 3 people today. Ooh. See if we can dribbling. See if we can affect another 5 today.
Chose to say a vile thing about you. She chose to fucking say that. What on earth does she think that she is? That she can sit there and voice that opinion on people when she is who she is?
To Lewis of Andrew, that's my
I
name.
think it stemmed from this morning because obviously Miss Red played it on her show. She played dance performance, then she played baggies, and then I think she's just got so bitter from there. And she's just an horrible, vile woman. And I don't actually think there's anything you could say about that woman because she just sits in her own filth day in day out. She's got no love. She's got nobody around her, and she just screams toxicity.
No one.
Please do not listen to anything that Creston has to say. I'm trying someone that's got nothing to fucking do with you.
What's happened?
And that's never crossed your.
Yeah, Gossip Girl, I don't like you, never will like you. You put an abusive man into your box 5 times for the views and the gifts. That's what you did. And that's what you said on your platform, that you don't want it to be, it's been taken over, you're not getting the gifts and things and da. Yeah, I have my opinion. I think Miss Baguette shouldn't have won it. I think she's a vile human being, Miss Baguette. Absolutely vile. Yeah, sits there most of the time, hiding behind a green screen. Then when she showed her face, it's like trigger warning, trigger warning. How are you talking about anyone else's look, Miss Baguette, looking at like that? I'm not going to lie. Looking at like that, God knows how you even criticise other people. That you'll find that a lot of people on the green screen, like this man here, put their face on and it's like trigger warning. How they even got a cheek to talk about people's looks. I mean, listen, I don't go to people's looks. I'm not an oil painting. I don't care. I don't care what people say about my looks, but you're sitting hiding behind a green screen like Miss Baguette. Showed her face and it was like, oh my God, I thought my forehead was big. You know what I mean?
Can't even hear you.
Right. Oh, well, we got some drama with Mama Kaz, guys. Mama Kaz tries to talk to Papa Dean's new girl. She chooses to do acrobats and shouts. I kind of like this woman, the woman in red. Right? I don't know, but I kind of like her.
You can't hear me. Is it on mute or something? Like, let her talk. I want to hear her what she's got to say.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you now.
Okay. I'm not speaking to Stace, babe. I really don't care. Like, just do your thing. I only respond.
Why do you keep posting him?
I'm not speaking
Why
to
did
you.
you post me with my foot up? Why did you post me? You could never. You could never. That's why you hate it.
Yes, you go, girl. That's hilarious. I gotta rewind that one.
Me, but there's women that love that though. Guys love that though. You wish you can never come for me. 40 where? With a whole wood. With a whole wood. Imagine. Look, darling, I'm coming to my kids that you can't have. You know what? You're going to be pissed when I give him children. You're going to be pissed when I give him children. I don't care. You do care though.
I kind of, the one in red, I like her. I think she's very feisty and all of that. Oh my God, we could have a new character. Oh my God, get her in the box immediately. Share the live to her, guys, because I like her and I think we can have a new character for the FYP. Oh! New character unlocked, guys. Not G-Lady. You don't like her?
My picture is on your story.
I love her.
I only responded to you.
When I give him kids, you are so pissed, darling, because you could never give him kids. That's why he left you. He left you because you can't give him a legacy.
I'm not bothered. I'm not even coming to
I do feel for Mama Kaz a little bit because, you know, when she said when I give him kids, and obviously, you know, I'm sure there's other ways Mama Kaz can have children, but, you know, I feel a little bit bad for her on that side. Do you know what I mean? Because I think everyone should be able to have children. But however, there's other ways of having children, isn't there? So.
Class, which you don't have, yeah? This is not a flex. This really is not a flex. Honestly, I'm just letting you know.
I love you.
This is not a flex. I don't care
But
about
what does that comment was she made is disgusting. Women can't have children either. What do you mean? About having children? Oh yeah, but I don't think she's thinking that way. Do you know what I mean?
Not
I don't care about your
This
existence.
man can go and pipe a woman
You just
tomorrow
be happy
and
together.
breathe, so it's not
Be happy together. Live your life. Why do you have to prove
We need this woman in our box.
I don't understand. I really don't understand it.
This
Like,
man
I
tries to
honestly
cope
do
with
not
it. It's not
understand it.
involved. Bang
Like,
out to a woman tomorrow and have kids.
I'm not
It's just
jealous
terrible.
of you in
Because
any
it
type
can't
of
do
way.
family
He's got something to
makeup.
prove.
It can't do family makeup, and that's why you're
You've
pissed.
got both something to
Doing
prove. Like,
doing
I
the
don't
whole thing on,
understand
I'm a
it.
family maker. Family maker where? Where are you a family maker? You
Can I respond?
literally. You might as well take one of my 4 kids out the care system. You think I've got 4 kids in the care system? You might as well grab one of them, darling.
I'm trying to have a conversation, but you're not eating me up. I'm actually.
No, the one on the left isn't trans. No.
Guys, respectfully, everyone knows I can chew this bitch off and spit her out. I'm actually trying to talk to her.
Imagine
I'm
even if
genuinely
you
trying
called
to talk
social
to her.
services, you
But I'm
couldn't
trying to
even win.
speak to you.
They would
Because
laugh
there's
at
women
you.
that can't have
I would
kids
tell
either,
them.
so that doesn't work.
Disconnect because it can't say nothing. It asked the live how to deal with me. It literally asked the live how to deal with me. I can pull up messages where it asked the live to deal with me. You know why? On my kid's life, I've edited it so that the person that sent it to me is not think, because I'm not bad man like that, yeah? Anyone that sends me anything, I'll never out you.
Yeah, don't worry, man.
Like, don't worry, I've got you lot covered, yeah? I would never do that to you. But I'm gonna show you. We're literally.
I just keep thinking of this woman, right? I always think, wouldn't it be nice if she had like, I don't know why I'm thinking this. I'm so bizarre. That just a nice kind of like a top and jeans. You know, kind of like instead of the, do you know what I mean? I think it might kind of the natural look, you know, with her hair kind of up. Yeah, the hair's up fine. Less of the makeup. Yeah, like a nice little polo neck, or I know I'm a bit old school here, but a nice pair of jeans. I think she would look nice. Yeah. You know, the natural look. I don't understand why people cake themselves with makeup. Women cake themselves with makeup, eyelashes, bright lipstick, you know, all of this, 10 forms of bloody foundation, tanning, spray. And then you take that all away and they are naturally beautiful. Naturally, yes. And I just feel that not all women need that makeup, you know. She's not caked in makeup, but however, I think she will look very pretty naturally. You know, where it's just kind of the light type of lipstick. I really do. Oh my God, I really want to make somebody over. Yes.
Talking about they're not bothered and all this and that. So why are you posting us then? Why are you still talking about us? It's on the TikTok. It's on the TikTok.
Where is it, babe?
You got TikTok.
I'm not getting my filter off. Get out of here.
I've had too many buzzballs.
Oh, buzzballs! Oh my God! Get on our platform. We love buzzballs too. Although I'm not drinking them, but we love buzzballs as well. Oh, she's our type of woman. Guys, we need to get her in the box. Our new character unlocked. She's gonna be my new bestie. I have been looking for a best friend as well. She's going to be, I want to do a makeup though. I want to do I don't know why, I just want to take all that makeup off her. Because I think she's a very pretty woman, but I think she's naturally pretty. I don't think she needs all that makeup on. Oh, and then the nice top and the jeans.
Friday night's Thursday night. Babe, come here, let me do it for you. What is it, my story?
It's on my page.
Let's go onto your page.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm angry. Sorry for my language, guys.
That's what I'm saying. 2.6k people in the live. Everyone tap up the screen, man. Send in your daily heart music.
I love it. I'm sweating now.
Who's in the
So
box?
hot because this drink. Oh my God.
No, we're not really adding no one to the box right now, you lot.
We're not, you know.
We're talking business.
Babe, I can't see it. I can't pull it up because I can't.
I actually do like that dress, actually.
I can't hear me.
Yeah, thinking about it, I do.
Is it on mute
Thinking
or
about it.
something?
Oh.
Like, let her talk. I want to.
Thinking about it, I do kind of like that dress. But I just think I don't know, I just want to take these women's makeup off. And you don't need it, woman. You don't need it. Yes, you're natural. All right, what we got next? Pearl questions Deluse's birth certificate, which I did actually show everyone. Is it children? Blah, blah, blah. Let's just play it.
That's fake. She's written herself.
No one here.
She's definitely got chat GPT to make that.
Yeah, exactly.
What's that? Check.
Angela Davis, Auckland, New Zealand.
She's shaking, yeah. It's fake, everybody. Go on to births and put a name in, get them off the awareness pages, her address, and make sure she is not,
New Zealand, wait a minute, sorry, let me stop it. Pearl, I am a immigrant. Yeah. So the only person that can talk about immigration is myself. Anyone else talks about it, it's racist. I can't be racist against my own kind, which is immigrants. Yeah.
Falsifying legal documents, she'll be in trouble.
That's what I think she's done, falsified, in my opinion, legal documents. Please go and check everybody.
True. How dare you say it's not true? It is true.
Is it the wrong colour?
Yes, we'll have all the immigrants.
She's saying that's New Zealand. That looks like the paper that you get out of the book place.
It's AI.
And she's put it in the packet.
I know it's fake.
It's in very good condition considering it's 50 odd years old.
It's fake.
Anakin is a go race. How dare you? Stop it.
It says Auckland. Well, it can say wherever it wants, but I bet she's had that printed up herself. Please, everybody, go and get a name, address, and date of birth. Check them out.
Birth certificate. I mean,
why does she lie like a lad when it's
the last 2 days or something?
Her other hand will be strumming as aware.
Yes, I've got this.
They said it's the wrong colour. Oh my God.
That will be on a mouth case in here, yeah? Bet you I wanted that will be on a mouth.
My book.
Can you hear me?
My book, which I showed earlier, guys. Where is it? What does it say? New Zealand. New Zealand. There you go. This is my book when I was 13 years old. Okay, so I was born in New Zealand. Hey, guys, do you want to listen to the story? Sorry, I'm going a bit off topic, but it's fucking weird. No wonder I'm a little bit fucked up. I want to play it, read it out. Where is it? Where is it? Ah, here it is. Listen to this, guys. Let me take this off. You might have heard it before, but I'm going to play it again. Read it out again. If you haven't. Sitting on the couch. This is one of my stories. Sitting on the couch at home, waiting for the Evil of the Dead. That's the Evil Dead film.
I'm sorry.
Oh, be quiet, Joseph Dan. Right, sitting on the couch at home, waiting for the Evil Dead to come on. At last, it came on. It started to get scary already. I'd never go in the hallway after watching this video. As I'm 13 years old now. Yeah. I was watching horrors, absolutely. No wonder. I'm scared of the dark now. As I was watching the video, it seemed like I was going in the video and had started to rise from the ground. And head started rolling around with no body on, just an evil face with sharp teeth like a vampire. At last, it was finished. I was glad it was only a video. Then I had to go to bed. I was too scared to go to the bathroom to brush my teeth because someone might be in there waiting to kill me. But I still had to go to bed and fell asleep to dream and had an awful nightmare that I went into the video and hands rose from the dead and were trying to SDAB me in the back. Suddenly I woke up about 6 o'clock hoping I don't have another awful nightmare. And then I've got, yeah, it was weird. That's what I say. No wonder I'm screwed up. Hi. Okay. Let's have a look. We played that now, haven't we? Oh no, this is what we were playing yesterday.
Like a little rap one she is.
Is that your original one as well, Ange? Yeah. Get out on a mile country. Yeah. So I definitely was born in New Zealand and I am 100% an immigrant.
Well, everybody please keep checking. She's lying. If she opens her mouth, she's lying.
If there was any truth to this, she'd have a dual passport. I'm sorry, but
I do have a dual passport. And believe me, when I go to another country, I'm going to make sure I take a key one in case I get kidnapped. Because, you know, we all know how hated the Brits are. No offence. I'm not British. I'm from New Zealand. I'm a Kiwi.
Birth certificate, I might find you do what you want. I put it out there for a reason. It's got just my name and my birth, something I've always told you. So they can't get you off their app. They are just so affected that you're not succeeding. Exactly.
Oh, well, listen, if she's watching us, Angela. Angela Davis.
Bloody
when are we meeting up for a... No, leave her up so I can hear her reply, because she'll be watching us on the phone.
Sorry, just let you can hear yourself.
While she's strumming her fingers with the other one. When are we meeting up for a coffee, baby? You're getting unblocked on WhatsApp. Ring me anytime.
Yeah, my grandparents are Irish.
Oh.
We do not claim her.
Back to me on
I would have wanted to please send you.
We do not claim her.
I message you on the account.
She's not Irish.
I do New Zealand, yeah.
I'm not Irish. I said my grandparents were Irish. That's where I get my red hair from. Yeah.
Nick is a filthy who?
Won't be the
Is
same.
that the Irish?
Survive in Ireland.
No, you know what I mean?
Absolutely
Okay,
not.
well, I'm a dad, you know what I mean? Won't be the same. I couldn't go there now.
I love how she puts her dad on a pedestal, but she disgraced him in the worst possible way. She slept with her father.
But it's going back to the beach where
I know that's probably turning you on, Pearl, but please, come on. Give it a rest now, for God's sake. Stop putting, you got that thought in your head. Kind of sick, man. You know what I mean?
not be upsetting for me.
Ask her what part of Ireland.
I know! Constantly mentioning my family, exactly, and then gets upset when I mention hers.
I'm dead.
Yes.
I'm hungry again.
Can you say it alright? Are you sure they never changed on the plane?
Oh, can somebody prepare another sausage roll, please? I'm on about BBC or 10 tiles.
Exactly.
Where's your models for 10 tiles?
I might type that on there. David, I'm heading here. Bloody hell, just hit my toe.
She went missing for a bit, didn't she? She must have been running out of
Why is this calling me?
followers or something.
Come on, Pearl, you're better than this. I know, just ignore it. And she
Thank you, Rio.
No, when she said what she said about my family this morning, no, sorry.
Stop mentioning mine. You just mentioned my father again.
This is what I mean.
The hypocrites. Honestly, the hypocrisy is crazy. You just mentioned my father again. And you're always seeing this saying, don't mention my family. If you don't want people to mention if you don't want people to mention your family, don't mention theirs. Listen, I'm not scared of no one. You will be arrested. It's that simple. I don't care. No, I will never be silenced. You talk about mine, I'll talk about yours. I don't care who you are, what you're threatening. And you should know that by now. I'm very, very stubborn. I will die on the battlefield. Remember that, Pill. Yeah? I just love that one. Do you like that one? I will die on the battles. There's something more to that, though. What do they say? I will fight on the battlefield. I don't know.
Apparently, she wants to prove you are British and get you done for racism.
Yeah, on every level.
I was saying about Lindsay's boyfriend, husband, whatever it is.
Well, I mean, look at Lindsay's boyfriend. Turn her down a little bit, Babby, just a bit.
Whale Rider,
He's
what
come
the
to a
hell's
country
that?
where he doesn't know anyone. He's got no friends, no family, can barely speak English, and they're sat there scratching the minges on fucking TikTok all day. No wonder he wanted to come off.
Well, exactly.
If you've been sat there, if your fella likes playing on fucking computer games or doing this, that and the other, eventually you say to him, come on now, you've been on that all day, like I want to do something. It's not wrong.
Yeah. They're there.
Yeah. Oh, the cancer in. Oh.
That's it. Hey, I'm getting good with this and all. No, she's sitting spying. I've unblocked you on WhatsApp, Big Bros. Get me phoned up.
Jazz is refusing to leave.
Get me phoned up.
Tell us to turn the volume down. No. You turn yours down, love.
Yeah. Well, we can hear she's watching us. That's why it's whistling. Just turn it down now. We don't want to listen to her till she phones us and be's a woman with a backbone and sort of
turn it off.
Meet up for coffee and cake.
Why don't you go meet up with her, Laura, for coffee and cake? There's a thought. Why me? What, a 50-year-old that lives with her mother? Why can't you go to Laura's house? What, too much of a competition for you? You want me to meet up for coffee? What? I'm 50 years old. Are you crazy? Are you okay? There's no way I'm fighting in the street at my age. I'm not a fighter. Don't claim to be one. I don't claim to be one. But however, I mean, everyone would have use self-defense. That's what I will say in court. Honor, it was self-defense. She's hilarious.
Listen, I don't want to know. She's actually just vermin. Sorry, my Jack. Fuck me, Dan. Dan, sorry for calling you Jack.
Jack's not leaving the house. She's back off private now.
Is she?
She's staying on. So what I would say is every time she is on, salt and pepper her.
Well, everybody just be careful what information you are sharing on this TikTok, because as you see, when you're at your weakest, it gets used against you. And it
You
gets
said all
played in
your
front of
rest and
thousands
barbs
of
bands
people.
are for
So if
fighting.
I was my advice, I wouldn't be going in.
A few was for fighting, and I was 20 years old. I'm now 50. Yeah, the little scraps, you know, so no biggie, to be fair. But I'm now 50 years old. You have the same headband. Oh, this one. Yeah. I don't definitely want to be fighting anybody at my age. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I could hardly walk up the fucking stairs, let alone fight. What the? But I'm very much like, listen, I'm a true Kiwi through and through. Do you know what I mean? I'll do anything, and that will be self-defense, and that's what I'll be saying to the judge. Yeah. When you're 6 feet under! I'm only kidding, guys. That's a joke. Yeah, I'm joking. Oh, don't take me literally, please. For God's sake, don't call the cops.
I wouldn't be doing anything.
Like I said to them, whoever comes back to me or whoever,
I'll get a cops here in a
I've
minute.
told people, no, and I'll keep doing this. I'll do this every 6 months if I need to, or fucking every 3, whenever. But if you've watched my live, you've then been directed to the observers of Alex's. If you have watched them and you actively go to her and she does it to you, please do not come to me because you'll be told to fuck off.
Yeah.
If you made that decision to go and speak
I
to
got
her
no
and get on with her
convictions.
after
I've got
knowing
the
what she's done,
document. I
get
found it
no
yesterday. No
sympathy from you
convictions.
whatsoever.
Exactly.
She's pretending to be on the phone to someone. I don't know who it was.
I don't understand why Pearl wants to. Pearl was saying about wanting to go for coffee to someone that I said I don't fight. I don't claim to be a fighter. Have I done boxing? Yeah, for fitness. But that's it. Why would you want to fight someone that don't fight? Why don't you fight someone that wants to fight? Laura, perhaps? What, you haven't got it when it comes to Laura? You know what I mean? I'm not sitting on this app making out I'm someone I'm not. And I'm this big gangster and gangster granny and I'm gonna fight you and all this. I'm not claiming to be any of that. I don't fight. So why would you want to fight someone that don't fight? However, self-defense, it would be self-defense, like I just said. I get all these from these movies. I love it. I'm only kidding, guys. Why does it, and honestly though, seriously though, why does it have to result in violence? I don't fight. I don't claim to be a fighter, so why do you want to come and fight me when you can fight someone that does fight? I don't know, it doesn't make sense. I'm not a fighter, but if I need to, I will. Well, that would be anybody. Listen, that's just natural, isn't it? You have to, use self-defense, obviously. You know what I mean? That would just come naturally, innit? Do you agree if you're the most, expect the most? What's that? Do you agree that if you do the most, expect the most? No. And then we'll tell you why. Because now you're taking the law into your own hands. So when you're in prison, yeah, who's laughing? Well, it's definitely not you, because now you're in prison, right? So was it worth it? Because our other person is sitting there laughing while you're sitting in prison. So that's what you call taking the law into your own hands, especially if it's on TikTok. Yeah, people can be all sorts. You got pedlos on it, for God's sake. Go for pedlos. Go for these wrong ones. Why go for someone because they've got an opinion? Even if it is a disgusting, vile opinion. It is TikTok. I just think it's weird. I do. You're all crazy. All crazy. Bloody hell. I mean, every time someone has an opinion, can you imagine everyone going to... Is that what we're going to do now? Go to people's houses? Do you know what I mean? It's stupid. The day you get affected and you want to turn up at someone's house is the day you need to come off TikTok.
You can be on the phone to somebody, like I say, all the files that we've got, so let her come for me now. Let her come for me, because the stuff... Right, mods, if there's any dates of birth in my chat, please just block them out. Because you know where they'll have come from, the little trolls from that.
Matthew, because you run your mouth. I'll run my mouth all day and all night. It's not criminal to do that. But what is criminal is you to threaten someone and to turn up at someone's house and do something. That's criminal. The only person that's going to be arrested is yourself. So ask yourself this question, Matthew. Who's winning? Who's going to be winning? Definitely not the person that's taken the law into their own hands. So what have they got? I'll tell you where they've got. In jail. Yeah, it's not clever. It's not. It's an app. Yeah, and like I said, get off it if you don't like it. People go low on here. They go low. But are you going to go turn up at everyone's door that has an opinion on you? Or that goes low? There's so many people on here, trolls in here. Are you honestly going to go up to around the whole app and say, this person said this about me? Even if it is about your family. It's an app, and you've got to take it on the chin and say, you know what, you are vile. But if you want to argue with your mouth. Well, the day you turn up at someone's house is the day you lose the argument. So who's going to win? Not you, because you've turned up at someone's house and done whatever you've done. You're in jail. Why this person is laughing at you now? So I just don't get it. Sorry.
Coming across to here, block them out immediately, please. Yeah.
Anyone comes to your door, it's on her, Angie, then ring the police, show their clips. Yeah.
It's caused another drama.
There's no gangsters on social media. I don't understand when people say, I'm going to someone's house, hi cops, hi police, I'm going to someone's house, driving, I'm going to kick down their door. I'm going to do this to them. I'm going to punch them in the face. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Now they've got all these evidence of you're making threats for when you go to court. You know what I mean? A real gangster will not be on TikTok. And someone that would not be showing it on TikTok. You know what I mean? It's not big, you hire 3.5 people on TikTok. You're not big and hard, no.
Did well on the other night when I fell to sleep, exactly the Kents. And followed it ages ago. Well, me too. What did
a lot of people agreed with Sam going to DHB's house. I didn't agree with it, no. I like Sam, I do, but I don't have to agree with everything he does.
Morning, she was going on about my family. That's in the newspaper. Going on about my family and saying to people, if you want to know about Pearl's family, if you want to know about Pearl, go check her family.
AR came out with that. So that's the person you should be arguing with. Because I knew nothing about it. Was it AR or Hustle? I think it might have been Hustle. That's the Hustle.
Out, right? But listen, it's like this. It's not my mother or my father or my brothers or sisters or children, right? None of that. They're my immediate family. So how can I help what anybody else does, right? But there's a backstory to it. But if our poison eyeballs really wants to go into it, I can put her in contact with a few people. Not a problem. Not a problem. And that was the same as other people want to go out on about it. These people are just waiting to educate.
But yeah, Pearl, you can talk about everyone else's family. Anyone, let me just make this clear for you. Anyone that comes to my house, I've already been told the police will be arrested. Absolutely. Yeah, we've got cameras all around this house, and I'm telling you, don't be funny, because I'm the only one that's going to be winning. Do you understand? I don't care. I really don't care. But I won't. You, will be arrested. And I'm putting that out there now. Okay? Stop making your stupid threats, because it's embarrassing at your age.
Situation, so it's fine. It's actually fine.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know what I'm saying?
You've gone through all this before. You don't need to do
it. The thing is, people are stupid. I've got nothing to lose. I don't have children. My father's dead. I have nothing to lose. You have everything to lose. You need to remember that.
No, but I'm just saying, so anybody who wants to know anything, please come with your real name, a telephone number, and I can give that telephone number to the family, and you can ask them every question you want to ask them, and then let them, like, well, you're going to get no lies or anything from the family. You're going to be, like, face to face.
Oh, another
Do
threat.
you know what I'm saying? So, but don't come at me like that. But what you
Another
can't go
threat.
and poison eyeballs for is coming on here when she sits and cries when it's pissed as a parrot about a dad. Hasn't she told the whole...
Now you're talking about my dad again. Why don't you leave people's families alone and then people won't talk on your family? I'm very stubborn. I don't care. Yeah, I really don't. Yeah, don't fuck with someone that's got nothing to lose. That's me. You got everything to lose. Okay? So stop talking on my father. And that's all I ask. But here she goes again.
Slept with a dad.
I love that one.
So was there a...
Don't fuck with someone that's got nothing to lose. I love it. Do you love all my sayings? I love it.
Dad making her sleep with it or what? I mean, I wouldn't like to think that my unalived father...
Well, please stop getting excited. Because you sound excited of the thought of that. It's disgusting. Please. It's true. It is very true, Jacqueline. That statement, listen, I love that statement. But it's a very true statement. I've got nothing to lose. You do. And she needs to remember that.
I disrespected him in such a bad way. The
I
dog,
don't care.
I mean, listen, is that
She does.
bestiality or something that come out of her mouth? Like PLM, she's in PLM, that come out of her mouth. I mean, she's into lots of vile and corrupted things if we go on there, which I'm
Everyone tell me the TikTok friendly version of PLM because I don't even know what it means.
Well, I haven't got a clue. I think it was a trolling group, right? But then other people say it meant PDF files, lives matter.
But she was friends with me after that. Well, there was a video and she twisted it around. But she was friends with me after that. So she knew there's no truth in that.
People mention it.
It's a long video, this. What the hell?
So there's a lot of different things to it. At first it was People Lives Matters. Then it was... it's been a few things, hasn't it? Does anybody know all of these?
But,
no, it's dig into people's families. People retaliate, and it's all gone too far. This is why I want to meet up for my dad, because it's gone too far now. And when she keeps on going, there's not me coming on having a little screaming match or anything like that. Like I say, it's just going to be everything off TikTok.
That's what I mean. Like, if I had an issue with somebody on here, or if somebody had an issue with me on here, I wouldn't be screaming all over the app. I'd just say, right, okay, let's do it off.
Lindsay, get off the app then, because it's not the app for you. Are you going to sit there and go around, when they've got children, you're going to go to a child's house? Yeah, I occasionally have my kid here. Not my kid, sorry, I keep saying that, for fuck's sake. No wonder people think I've got a daughter. I don't have a daughter, for fuck's sake. Okay, I occasionally have my niece here. So you're going to, what if it's a day that someone turns up when I've got a child here? I'll go crazy, absolutely crazy. If you want to see crazy, you will see crazy. If anyone turns up my house when I've got my niece here.
The app and just, you know...
Oh, sorry, we were on about Lindsay.
I like that one too.
There. Sorry, my Dan, for shutting you down. Do you know I think she's done a bad thing because has he not got his green card?
My mum said that because I was on TikTok. Do you actually believe that? Seriously? What's happened? Bloody hell's on TikTok. You believe in what my mum said? Come on now. What happened to Pearl? Oh, there she is.
Yet. And they both got DV on them now. I've got the recordings of Ojo saying it, plus Oromorph Kate saying it. They were both in a domestic violent relationship. Well, that's not going to be good till they're a man in our country. What if they don't stay together and this man can go and do domestic violence on another woman?
Yeah, but what if it's someone? It's just getting racist, you know. It's just they are being racist because what if you have a one night stand and got pregnant with someone? You don't know who that is. He could be anybody. You know, you can say that about anybody. What you're basically saying is because he's an immigrant, he must be violent. That's what you're saying.
Yeah,
and yes, listen, yes, he is abusive. Don't get me wrong, but not all immigrants are violent.
Using that to get him. That's what they're doing it for.
Well, look how she reacted when Angel Wings went to have a chat with her. So, you know.
Yeah. But she had to wait till the boys was in blue was there before she come and stood behind them, and then Lauren to go, mwah, mwah. Do you know what I mean? Like,
that's what I'm saying.
They come to and us, I think, me baby, that's fine. So we're just on about like you and Oromorph Kate have put yourselves in predicament. I mean, you disrespected your father, didn't you? And I think it's absolutely terrible when your poor father isn't here no more. But the whole app goes on how you said, did you say you slept with your father or he wanted you to sleep? I don't get the full story. And then we said on about the dog, the bestiality.
Well, if you want to come out with what I've said, I can come out with some truths about your family. Can I not, Bill? Stop talking about my family then. And I won't talk on yours. Obviously, you don't care if people talk on your family because you wouldn't be talking on others. Here you are talking about it's not on repeat, it's near the end. Talking about my father, about what I've said. Yeah? Which was dark humour. It wasn't the way she's come out with it, by the way. But we can come out with truths about yours then. Yeah, stop talking on mine, I'll stop talking on yours.
The PLM will come out of your mouth, but I've still got the video where you saying you're in PLM.
She's mentioned my father in this video 5 times, but gets upset when people talk on her family. Gets upset when people... No, and when people talk on her family, she makes threats. That's what she does. I don't care about your stupid threats. I've already said, I'm someone with nothing to lose. You've got everything to lose. Yeah? So stop talking about my family. You don't want me to talk on yours, I won't talk on yours. It's that simple. Just don't stop bringing up my father because he's dead.
It's all out of your mouth, Poison Eyeballs. Then Oromorph Kate, I've got the video where Ojo is on saying that he's...
What is that? What Iki said about her grandkid, but she's friends with her. And there you go.
The DV relationship, and I've got the video of you saying you were in a DV relationship.
So you fucked his citizenship.
It's going to fuck his green card up, baby. Yeah. Have you got no brains on the internet? What you doing? You're going to fuck his green card up. He'll be sent packing somewhere. It's terrible.
I'm sure they're on a watch list as well.
You know what, right? So it's nearly the end of it. People stand by Palestine, Gaza, right? Now, okay, yes, he is abusive. Yes, we all see that, yeah. However, right, he is from Gaza, right? And some people might say, well, he shouldn't be here because of, he is that kind of person. But however, we stand by Palestine. So why are we talking about green cards and, why is he in this country? If people should help anyone, should it not be with the people of Palestine and Gaza? You know what I mean? Absolutely. You might be sending money. Listen, forget about, put aside how he's with Linz for a minute. He might be sending money home to his family. You know what I mean? But now you suddenly don't stand with Palestine because you found out that Linz's ex is from Palestine, from Gaza, right? Crazy. I saw for the first time yesterday racism in my comments that I've not seen before. Maybe I was blind to it. Maybe. But I saw it yesterday. People saying to Linz, why would you have a baby with an immigrant? That's racist. Because the only reason you're saying that because he's not white. I don't associate with immigration with race. But however, you're saying that knowing it's because he's not white. You wouldn't say that about someone from Australia or New Zealand. You wouldn't be saying it's for someone from Ukraine. And they were he wasn't... Listen, I don't know about his family. Maybe he's all of that. But however, I do see there's no need to be racist, though. You can go at him for any other reason. Absolutely. But let's not be racist. They're hating at you because they couldn't do the things you do. Yeah, exactly. How much is it? They control Gaza and my guy is from Iraq. Listen, I don't know. Okay. But I think that, and this is someone saying about immigration, what I think this country is full, I really do. But however, I know that Gaza is struggling, and if my mum wasn't living here, I would open my doors to someone from Gaza, absolutely. So I do think, I really do. Pack mentality, yeah. But obviously, because I live with my mum, that wouldn't happen. But if I didn't, I probably would. I would probably take that risk, yeah. Not saying people should, but me personally, yes. You shouldn't talk on things you don't understand. Okay, Susan, what don't I understand? You're showing your phone, that's okay. What's wrong with showing my phone? What don't I understand? We can see you, yeah, and you can see me. I've got a wall here. Can you see anything else? Invite Susan. Yeah, Susan, do you want to get in the box? Check my latest. Yeah, remind me, Gogglebox, because once I've finished, I'll play it. I'm good, thank you, Jade. Where's Susan? We want Susan in the box. She's saying I don't understand what's going in Gaza. What's happening in Gaza? Although I am actually saying that I would, offer help to the people in Gaza because they are truly refugees, in my opinion, right? But you're saying they're not? I don't really know what Susan is saying. There's some... I don't know who Susan is. She don't want to get in the box. When are you going to offer a room to them, Ange? Issy, what I said was if I didn't live with my mum. I mean, I would, yeah, risk it, but I wouldn't risk it with my mother. And she wouldn't want somebody here. But yes, I would. I would risk, yes, I would, if I lived on my own. I wouldn't, and that's fine. You don't have to. You really don't have to. Like I said, I talk about immigration, right? And I think this country is full. I think we should close the borders. But when it comes to genuine refugees, absolutely. It's very, very different. So people kind of misunderstand what I'm saying. You know what I mean? If it's a genuine refugee and they're fleeing war, fleeing whatever they're fleeing in their country, absolutely. Because I just think to myself, that could be me. And that could be you. Yeah, but you don't have to offer them anywhere. You know what I mean? Obviously, there's a risk. You know, listen, I do feel that if anyone that comes in this country, there needs to be a background check. Absolutely. How do you know who's genuine, who's not? Oh, I assume someone from Gaza is genuine. I've never ever had an opinion on immigration where I've said about the refugees, the genuine refugees that come to this country. Whether you do the same for someone homeless. Listen, I agree with what you're saying. I think we do have a major homeless problem, and I think we should look out for the homeless, absolutely. And I would do the same if I didn't live with my mum, though. But I do. I mean, listen, even the veterans are on the streets. It's disgusting. Absolutely disgusting that veterans that have fought for this country are sleeping rough. They're not getting the help. I mean, listen, if I didn't live with my mum, I'll definitely open the house up to people that need it. If everyone, yeah. So Susan doesn't want to go. Okay, let's continue with this video. Oops, wrong thing. Wait a minute. Right.
Big up, it was that Jessie Care. Thank you, me baby. That was
I
lovely.
agree, ASD.
Oh,
I 100% agree. Veterans do need a home. Absolutely. And I do think we should look at our own first, people that are living on the street. Absolutely. But that does not mean we cannot open our, the borders to genuine refugees that are fleeing their country. Because that could be us. Do you know what I mean? Right, let's go to the next video. Oh, we've got EQ. Okay, right, what does EQ have to say? Oh.
Nobody else covers it really, you know what I mean? Alphabet, nobody really covers it. It's like all just other FYP shows, and I found breaking away from that and having a completely different show to everybody else has been much better.
Yeah, I don't agree with the illegals. I'm the same. Absolutely not. Yeah.
I find most people boring who do FYPs, you know what I mean? Because it's all the same. It's too serious. I'm having a laugh. I can't watch it anymore. Miss Red's funny, you know what I mean? I'm glad she's
have I played this video? I played it last night, but have you all seen it, guys?
About to
Because if you've seen it, I won't play it.
About she'll get banned and all that.
So, happy face, you want me to play it? Sad face, you don't. Let's put the poll up. Happy face, yes. Sad face, don't play it.
I wrote in the chat, Miss Red.
Happy face, play it. Sad face, don't. Oh, it's close.
If Miss Red ignored Delusive, honestly, Delusive would have the most flurry of fits. She wouldn't be able to be bringing
Look how close that is.
Because Miss Red's show is good without Delusive on it, you know what I mean? She's done it before. Delusive will say the worst things, but then it'll lose its effect, you know what I mean?
But I don't say the worst things. I really don't. People misunderstand me. I have a bit, I have dark humour. Yeah. But there's so many snowflakes on the set.
She's just a bitter old woman. You know, I can't show you. But she flipped the camera yesterday and you could see it's not even like any smooth, nothing on it, you know what I mean?
Yeah, she puts up my photo in a minute.
I will listen to. Let me flip the camera and I'll show you. Right, look at this, everybody. This is the person that you're getting so upset about. And I laughed when I seen this yesterday. Let me show you. That's who you're all getting upset about. Love an old lady.
And
that's not AI.
I'm pretty sure I don't look that bad because I don't usually wear lipstick. So why do I have lipstick on? That's bright red. That's definitely not my lipstick. They've actually put bright red lipstick on me. I don't have any bright red lipstick. I've got this lipstick. Let's see if it's the same colour, shall we? Wait and see.
Page. She flips the camera back and there's 0 all this time. 0. It's not edited. It's nothing. Go onto the page that this is on. Somebody write it. That's who we're all getting bothered about, loves. It wouldn't be...
Right, let's see if it's the same colour. It might be, I don't know. But was this one... What T-shirt am I wearing? Okay. Definitely doesn't look the same. By the way, guys, it's on my TikTok shop, $11.99. It's not the same, absolutely not. But my filter slips every day. It just sort of slips thin. Every day, it slips. What does it matter what someone looks like, what they don't look like? What does it matter? Why do you care if I live in my bedroom? What do you care if I eat Uber Eats? What do you care if I drink alcohol? What do you care if I wear the same clothes? What do you care if I don't have a shower? What do you care if I don't brush my teeth? Why do you care? Why are you so bothered about my life? Do you really care? I don't. I don't get it. Why people are so invested in my life. Because you care more than I care. And I don't understand that. Let's listen to it.
Anymore? Just some old lady.
Old lady?
You know,
well, I'm 50.
Old woman
I'm 50.
Saying bad things. Who cares? That's 0 filter. You can see there's not even one bit of smooth or nothing. That's just authentic. And I actually think she looks better.
EQ, you don't even have to put up any photo because my filter slips every 2 seconds. It really does. I'm not that bothered, but I do love this filter. Love it. She wears a bag on her head.
Without the smoother, she just looks like an old lady like she is. But that smoother makes her look ridiculous. But that's what we're arguing with everybody. In real life, would we sit there getting affected about what this old woman's saying about us?
Don't forget the alcoholic old woman. An alcoholic old woman.
That's who anybody's getting affected. But
the thing is, I really don't care. I really don't. What people say, listen, the only thing I do care about, I'm not going to lie, is my father. And that's it. Anything else that you've got to throw at me, I don't care. I don't understand how to put it into your brains how much I don't care. Otherwise, I wouldn't be sitting here playing this video, knowing what I know. I would never be playing this. I don't care.
Right, no way, it wouldn't be me. So that's not an edited image, not AI, it's nothing. Go and watch the actual video and you'll see it.
But it slips every second. You'll see it slip in a minute. Okay. Oh, shit. Sorry, guys.
God, honestly. So I refuse to be affected by this old lady who's just bitter about the word.
I feel EQ has dysmorphia. Is it dysmorphia? Dysmorphia. That's the one. Dysmorphia. Because you need to have a facelift. You know, EQ's 38, she's nearly 40. She's got 10 years until she's 50. She's not a young chicken. She's not in her 20s. She's not even in her 30s. She's got 2 years until she's 40. You need to have a facelift, get your teeth done, this, done, that. Why don't you just age gracefully? You don't need to get all this work done. I just feel with EQ, she's trying to look 20 again. You're not. You're 38. But do I care? No. Do I care that she's getting all this done to her body and this and that? I don't care. It's her life. I'm not bothered. So why are you, EQ, bothered about what I look like and how I live? And, it's very snobby to say, why would you care about this old woman's opinion? She's an old woman. You know what I mean? Why do you care so much? That I don't understand.
And everyone in it, because they're doing better than her, they're younger than her. It's just jealousy.
Guys, I swear on everything I love, I'm not jealous of anybody on the set. When you're someone like me, where you just don't care. You don't care about anything what people say about you. Only thing is my father. That's it. So I don't care. Why would I be jealous of other people? That's stupid. I've always said about, for example, Sophie Bailey, I think it's amazing how well she's doing. I've said that a number of times. She's only 28. She's got a lovely house, beautiful children. She's, done a bit of OF, made money on there. She's making money on here. I think she's doing amazing. And I don't like her. She don't like me, but I'm quite happy to say that. There's no jealousy there. If I was jealous, though, I'd be jealous of her. Not fucking Miss Red. You know what I mean? Sophie Bailey does a lot better than Miss Red. She has more going for herself than what Miss Red has. Miss Red's 42. Sophie Bailey is 28. Yeah? Beautiful house, beautiful children, looks after animals. She has it all. So what the fuck would I be jealous of Miss Red?
And my people are not acting like that at 50, so don't take offence. My 50.
Listen, I don't have a problem with people doing well in life. I just don't like people that go at me. If you're going to go at me, I'm going to come back at you. It doesn't mean I'm jealous, though. I just don't like you for having the opinions that you have on me. You know what I mean? But there's no way it's jealousy or anything like this. And she sits there saying, but Miss Red has children, Miss Red has this life, but does not mean she's happy, number one. And number two, I had a choice to have a child. I went down the other route, I got rid of my children. Okay, facts. Did that hurt? Yes. Did it take me a long time to get over? Yes. Years. Do I sometimes still think about it? Yes. However, I'm now 50 and I'm in an age where I've accepted that now. You know what I mean? I could hardly look after myself, let alone a child. So I'm content in my life. However, do I get upset? Yeah, mainly when I drink. But however, it's because I've lost my father and my dog. So yeah, I do get upset about that because I find it hard to move on from that. But however, that's the only thing that upsets me. But other than that, I'm very content in my life. I love my own company. Do I want a man? No. Could I get a man? Maybe. But I don't want one.
But you know what I mean? Using up bitter old ladies. That one is. Yous all look amazing, you know what I mean? So don't be bothered. Look at Miss Red's life and look at Delusive's. Miss Red's got children. She's got one grandchild currently, but she's going to have many more because she's got sons and other daughters. So her life is always going to be surrounded with love and people around her. And when Christmas Day comes...
But EQ doesn't have children. You don't have that either, EQ. Listen, I don't celebrate Christmas, right? But however, I don't sit there, you know, thinking, oh, they've got this. No, half of my life's gone. I'm 50. I'm an old woman. Yes, I am. Okay, sorry for anyone that's 50. Okay, you're not old, but I'm older. Okay, but half of my life's gone. You know, I'm content with my life. I don't want to go get facelifts at the age of 50. If I want to get facelift, I'll do it at 30. You know what I mean? Not at this age.
And all the grandkids and the kids come round and Miss Red's laughing and they're pulling crackers and not even thinking about TikTok. Think about what Delusive's going to be doing. She'll be on here.
But I could go to my sister's for Christmas. I choose not to. She does. She asked me, yes. I don't want to. I don't celebrate it since my dad got ill on Christmas Day. So I don't want to do any of that. I can do, but I don't want it.
Having a fake party to try and make herself feel better, you know what I mean?
Well, everyone the fake party.
On Miss Red's birthday, people do things for her, you know what I mean? It's not a bunch of strangers, is it? You know what I mean?
Yeah, she goes travelling on her own.
Compare the two, you know what I mean? Look at it like that. Imagine when Miss Red...
EQ has exactly what I've got. If she wants to say, I've got nothing, that's exactly what she's got. She don't have children. She's only got a dad. She might have friends. I've got friends off TikTok. I can phone them and say, look, want to go out? I choose not to. You know, the difference between me and EQ, she wants it. I don't. Yeah? She cares. I don't. And that's the difference. I think people look at me and look at my life and think, and it makes their life feel a little bit better, you know, because they think, oh, you know, she don't have kids, I'm miserable, I'm on my own. But wait a minute, Angie's got her life is even worse. But the difference between me and EQ, she wants all that. I don't. She cares. I don't. I'm not jealous of anyone on here. I think that it's amazing that people have made a success, you know, from TikTok or whatever they made a success in. You know what I mean? I think it's brilliant. I really do. Yeah, she wants it. I really don't. If I want to go and meet a man, I could probably go on dating sites or meet someone outside. I don't know. I'll do it. I don't want to meet anyone. That's where she's forgetting. People seem to think they want to control my life and tell me, you haven't got this, you haven't got a man. But I don't want a man. I don't know what people are not understanding. I don't want all of that. I'm happy on my own. And there's nothing wrong with it.
Is on a deathbed, who's going to be around her? Loads of family, friends, you know, great grandchildren. And Delusive's going to be doing what? It's not like she's going to get a partner. Like, I'm only 38. I've still to meet the love of my life, you know what I mean? Whereas Delusive's never going to meet the love of her life. So I'm momentarily single. I've got a lovely family. You know, whereas what she got, I've still yet to fall in love again, you know, because I'm open to love and I actually will.
But you will never have children. And that's a fact. You will never have children. I had a choice. I went down the other road. That's my choice, my body and all of that. You'll never have children. You can meet a man, but it might last a month, 6 months, a year. You could be on your own. You could end up on your own. I want to be on my own, you don't. And that's the difference between me and you. You crave it. You want to be Miss Red. You are dying to be friends with Miss Red. And you envy her life. I don't envy her life. She's, 44. She's not in her 20s or 30s. I don't envy her life, no. Not at all.
We'll go on dates and stuff where...
Oh, she's so boring.
She won't end up with nobody. Because she's never going to have a relationship, so before she says, oh, but what about you?
Lonely, I'm so lonely.
I look fantastic. I've only been single 9 months. I've had my boobs done, my teeth done, I go on holiday.
She's so deluded, this woman. EQ, you go on holidays on your own. Yeah, you need to get work done because you're not happy with yourself. I'm happy. Yeah, apart from obviously what I've just told you as to why I get upset at times. But I'm okay. I'm content. You know what I mean? I don't want to be 20. Not in the world that we live in now. No. I am happy. Yeah, you are not.
To TikTok all day to one room. I'm not a live streamer, so people don't see what I do when I come off. But bear in mind, I'm always busy. What are you ever doing? You don't go and get.
I mean, am I jealous?
You don't do any of those things.
Am I jealous of Lynn's? I mean, she's having a baby. She's got a child. She's got, she's got her family. No, I support her 100%. You know what she's saying is just bullshit. And they're saying about me wanting to go and get makeup. I don't want that done. Can I do that? Yes. I can go then get there now. Go get my eyebrows done, my hair done. I don't want to get it done. It's my choice. Why people seem to want to control my life and tell me I should go and get my hair done. I should get my eyebrows done. I should do this and do that. I don't want it. I don't want a man. I don't want children. I want to be on my own. I don't want to get my hair done. I don't want to get my makeup done. I don't want any of that. You do. And you are not happy with yourself, EQ. You're not. Yeah? Am I happy with myself? Yes. I am.
So, I'm nothing like you and will not end up like you. So you can sit there when you respond to this delusive Angie and say, what about you, EQ? Who have you got? I've got lovely friends and family. I'm yet to meet another love of my life. So you're the sad, lonely woman.
But I don't suffer with loneliness. I do have friends I can go out with. I could phone my sister and say, let's do something. I could do all that. I don't want to. I don't know what's getting to the head. I have choices. And those are the choices I've made. I don't want to do all the things that you're saying. You know what I mean? Crazy, isn't it? And that's what she hates. She hates the fact that I don't care. That I don't even care what she's saying.
You're always going to be that person. It's not like overnight, delusive. You're going to transform and become out of the Princess Diaries. No. No man will be able to stick you because they're not going to want to get with an alcoholic who pisses themselves.
Oh.
So don't compare me and you ever.
I would never, guys, I know that I played this yesterday, but not everybody was on here yesterday. I would never in a million years compare myself to you, ever. So how dare you even try and say that I'm comparing myself. You might have, right? EQ is pretty. Yes, she is. I think she's a beautiful woman. Absolutely. However, right, she has all of that. But you have an ugly inside. You have an ugly inside. Yeah, I don't ever dare, or never dare compare myself to you. If I said the things that you've said, I would be disowned by my family, my whole family. If I said the things that come out of your mouth, I would never be like you, ever. Just because you've got all this on the outside, you have nothing in the inside. And you have nothing going for you. You don't have no family. You got your father. Yeah, you have no family around you. You got a few friends. So what? We can all get friends. You're fearful to go outside, right, because of your opinions and what you say on TikTok. You have to move house. You go on holidays on your own. You spend probably Christmas on your own. Yeah, and you're a very jealous woman, extremely jealous of people, and you're desperate to get into the end with the clique because you envy Miss Red. And that's fine that you envy her. I don't envy her. If I wanted to envy someone, it would be someone fucking younger. Yeah, and beautiful. Yeah, this woman is deluded, I swear to God. Like she's saying, how dare I compare myself with her? I would never do that, because I'd never be so ugly inside like you are. Never. Because the things you say on this TikTok, and there are sometimes, I'm not going to lie, some of the things I've said, I think, oh, shouldn't have said that, oh. But some of the things you said, God knows how you even go outside. How you even go outside. What you say. Yeah. Oh, don't even get me started. Yeah. Right, let's go on to the next one. Oh, what's this? Is this nosy? Oh, this is an observer. Distance yourself from people who lie to you, disrespect you, use you, put you down. See, filter slip again. No one cares. Is that all the video? Is that it? I thought there was more to this video. Once they get to know who she really is, all her relationships have fallen apart. Exactly. I would never want to compare myself to EQ. I mean, I don't even go there, because I would never come out with the things that she comes out with. I say shit, don't get me wrong, yes, a bit dark humour, but it's targeted mainly about myself. Yeah, usually about myself. The things she comes out with, I would never say other things about kids and all that. Never in a million years that would even come out of my mouth. So, I have some tea. Oh, I don't want to miss. Who is this? Guess who the TikToker is. Okay, guys, we're going to guess who this TikToker is. It's a 5-minute long video, but it's worth the watch. Right, get your heads on, guys. We have to guess who this TikToker is. I hope she's not doing this for clout, because I'm invested.
I hope you had a lovely day. I've got some tea, a lot of tea, and it's in regards to a red flag that I met. Grab yourself a cuppa, grab a snack, grab your vape, do what you got to do.
Got my snacks.
I had a TikToker reach out to me on here, and he's got about 80-something thousand followers. What he does is quite unique. It's very different. You don't really see it a lot, and it's quite amazing.
Guys, we have to guess the TikToker.
He reached out to me on TikTok. He wanted my WhatsApp. He said he was intrigued. He wanted to know more about me, which is fine, okay? We then start to talk on WhatsApp. We're chatting on WhatsApp. The conversation's flowing. We're getting on really well. He really wants to meet me. Now, I've been single. My last long-term relationship was 8 years ago. The last guy I dated was October last year. The last date I went on was February this year. Now, a lot of you guys know about my famous watch screen. It still says men ain't shit. It hasn't changed, right? I've got no interest in it, but I sat there, I was curious. I was like, alright, let's see what happened. Curiosity definitely killed the cat. So, we're chatting, he says, oh, I really want to meet you, blah, blah, blah. What do you want to do? And I said, why don't we meet halfway? Normal thing to suggest, right? This is what I thought, but clearly not. He said, nah, that's weird. You should come my way and I'll take you out where I am. And I was like, okay. I mean, halfway would have been good because it was an hour journey, like half an hour journey would have been better. But anyway, get to the point. I went to his area, drove an hour, got there. He then says to me, oh, right, yeah, I just need to get myself sorted and we'll go. Do you want to come in? Showed me around, showed me obviously the stuff that he does on TikTok, which was pretty amazing, I'm not going to lie. I know a few of my friends are probably going to put an emoji down saying what it is. Anyway, we then leave. He says, what do you fancy eating? And I was like, I don't know, maybe like Italian or something like that. I'm not sure, like a nice restaurant. I was dressed in jeans and a nice top and a jacket. He takes me to a kebab house. We go to a kebab house. He orders chicken and chips. Half chicken and chips between us. And he goes, yeah, I'll have it take out. Take out? Huh? I mean, I probably wouldn't have sat in his kebab shop anyway, but more to the point, he knew what he was doing. His plan was for me to be at his house the whole time.
I won't know who he is.
I should have left there and then, but no, silly me. Like to see the better in people and think, yeah, okay, fine, whatever. He goes, do you want anything from Aldi? And I'm like, no, I'm good, thanks. He takes me to the alcohol aisle. I'm sober and...
Baba, you want to come inside? Guys, sorry, I got it in my kitten. My phone died, sorry, my phone died.
He has his wine, and he's like this. Sipping it. Straight from the bottle, no glass. We get back to his house, we're eating chicken and chips in his living room with a telly that isn't even plugged in. And then he goes, let's move this to the bedroom. Now, you know where this is going, right? He's smoking weed, he's drinking wine, and I'm sat there like, I swear to God, if I get high on this fumes, I'm not going to be impressed. So I sat by his window. He then talking to me about obviously my mental health, and he's like, oh yeah, I'm a qualified psychiatrist. I think you should come off your medication and I'll assess you myself and I'll tell you if you need it or not. Bro, I don't even know you. I'm not going to let you assess me. He then proceeds to tell me he's a financial advisor, still sipping his bottle of wine. Tells me he's a financial advisor. I wouldn't trust you with a penny. Tells me all this stuff that he does. Bearing in mind the whole time he can't look at me. There's no eye contact. He doesn't look. And he's talking 100 miles an hour. But this is where it gets juicy. Right, reenacting here. This is a prop. He goes to me, oh yeah, you don't want to look under that pillow. And
Wait a minute. Sorry.
This pillow. And he was like, yeah, you don't look under that. And I was like, why are you saying it if you don't want me to look under it? You clearly want me to look under it. What's under the pillow? And he was, I don't know. It's up to you, innit? And I'm like, okay. I lift up the pillow.
Who's he talking
and
about?
I can see a proper. And I'm like, oh. He picks it under the pillow and he goes, hold it. Absolutely not. I'm not holding that. I'm not putting my hand or my fingerprints on your weapon. He then proceeds to tell me that he uses it to shoot the rats. Why is it under your pillow? Why are you looking like a thug? I'm then sat there like, yeah, this is my cue to leave. I'm not going to lie. So I'm like, yeah, I better go. Better get going. I don't like driving back in the dark anyway. Can't see for shit, as you know. So I'm driving back. I get 4 missed calls, 5 texts. And I'm like, oh my God. He then messages me saying that he still wants to see me, he really likes me, blah, 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 blah. Says that I'll be treated really well and I'll be treated like a queen. Yeah, with the smell of weed and you sipping out your wine bottle, royalty. I then say to him, look, it's not going to work because you drink. I don't have a problem. If you went to a pub or something like that and you had a glass or a pint, don't care. But if you sat in your bedroom just sipping wine on your own, that's a solid no. That's an ick. He then says to me, oh yeah, we should meet. I said, well yeah, we can meet halfway. And he was like, no, I've got things at my house that I need to look after. I can't say what things because it would give it away who he is. And I was like, right, okay. And he was like, well, I can't come to yours because you live with your parents. And I'm like, well, yeah, you wouldn't be stepping.
Can I just say, because I just got WhatsApp about Top Girl saying about scratch and sniff and all this shit, and I'm discussing on 13+ ep. You degrade women, Top Girl. Yeah, how dare you, yeah, talk about Rebecca Goodwin. Is it Goodwin? Sorry. Yes, that's the right name. How dare you talk about this Rebecca when you degrade people? You degrade women. You spoke on my body and saying that, I shouldn't, I didn't want my videos to be sent around everywhere, I shouldn't have done it. That's what the things that you've come out with. So you can't talk about Rebecca at all. The things about Top Girl says is disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. I mean, this is a woman that's married and she talks actual on TikTok. Yeah? All the rumours about her having an affair, I believe it. I think it's all true.
Through. You wouldn't even be stepping through my front door.
Absolutely.
I was like, why don't we meet halfway?
Why would you be sexual? Why would you be actual on a TikTok 13+ ep, Top Girl? You're on a 13+ ep, but you're being actual. It's disgusting. Yeah? And then you're crying that people are saying you're having an affair. I'm starting to believe it now. Because why are you so upset about people saying that if it's not true? Stop talking actual on TikTok, innit? It's weird.
And then he blocked me. He blocked me on TikTok. He blocked me on WhatsApp. And he was... it's just so weird. It's like a 6-minute video. I'm so sorry. I had to...
Who's the real Jungle King? Is this who she's talking about? Who is that? I've never heard of him before.
It's just horrendous. Guess who it is, though? That'll be a good one. Have a guess. What's happening, TikTokers? Hope you're well. Hope you're having a lovely day. I've got some tea. A lot of tea.
Who is it? I don't know who that is. He seems nice. He's been messaging me. I've not heard of him before. Is he famous on it or something? Or what? I don't like people that put up videos and then don't tell you who it is. Put a video up and say who it is because that's just a waste of time now. No one knows who it is. Don't believe it. Sorry. The fact that you never even said his name. Oh, I love this dog video. she put up another video. Oh, wait. Oh my God. Dog drives in the parked car. What the hell was that about? These trying to get no, we've played that one.
What do you think I'm friends?
Kim Canadian Angie discussed those accounts being permanently bananas.
People, I haven't had any conversations with any of these people, you know, like, it's just like, look how bad it got, it was awful. And everybody sat there on the app saying how bad it was and the things that were getting said backwards and forwards, and, you know, it's just like that part stopped, do you know what I mean? I don't even care if they criticise me content ever, but I don't actually do anything to be criticised, actually, anymore. I'm good.
No, you're pretty good lately.
Yeah, well, I'm going to be extra good now that I know Chelsea's lost all of her accounts, bar one. Like, she lost another one today, Canadian Angie, the one she was on. So she's literally getting blocked physically by TikTok. She said, me Chelsea Lee artificial account, she meant I haven't even been live on. She said 4 went the day before, 1's gone today, she's got 1 left, I think, with 8,000 followers on or something.
Oh, shit. Yeah.
So TikTok are taking her out, so I've got to be good, girl.
Yes, we wouldn't want that to happen to you at all.
But think about it like this, though. They're not taking Toulouse about it. Must be because she's been threatening to go to TikTok offices and make a fuss outside. She's been cursing TikTok, saying it's so bad. So she's advertising badness, you know what I mean? So
yeah, because they're not following the rules and regulations and stuff.
Exactly, and TikTok knows what account you got logged into what phone and all that, you know what I mean? So they just do the little phone ban thing, wouldn't they?
If she's saying that's why I'm getting banned. Is that what she's saying? Because I'm getting banned. Let me rewind that.
Yeah, because they're not following the rules and regulations and stuff.
About it like this, though, they're not taking Toulouse about it. Must be because she's been threatening to go to TikTok offices and make a fuss outside. She's been cursing TikTok.
I got my account back, by the way, guys. I got my account back.
Yeah, because they're not following.
So thank you, Lindsay, for getting it back.
Exactly, and TikTok knows what account you got logged into what phone and all that, you know what I mean? So they just do the little phone ban thing, won't they?
Do you think they'll get rid of CLA permanently?
I think they want. I think that's what they're doing. Every time they see her on another account, they keep closing the account.
Oh wow!
That's what happened to Ian Moore back in the day. He's some big person, and he was just like.
No, she's saying that it's because you aren't getting permanently banned like CLA.
They did it to Perez Hilton too. Do you remember Perez Hilton when he was briefly around us all? He's not allowed on the app, so every time TikTok see or know it's you, they take the account down.
How are you, Lindsay? Thank you. I'll go on it when I finish on my main account.
Nobody seems to be focusing on the fact that Chelsea's lost all
Guys, I'll be going on my main account in the next half an hour.
Luke would have made a show about it as well, you know what I mean? This is one of the biggest live streamers in the whole of TikTok history. You know, and all her accounts have gone bar one. She's lost 1 million followers across those accounts. And
excuse me. This is not entirely true. Let me have a look. Excuse me. Hello, Delusive Dan.
Hey there. I'm here if you need anything.
Delusive Dan. Is Delusive Angie more famous than Chelsea Liart on TikTok?
couldn't find specific follower counts for Delusive Angie and Chelsea Lee Art, but it does seem that Delusive Angie has a significant presence on TikTok. Do you have any other questions?
Yeah, I'll take that as a yes. I'll take that as a yes. Thank you very much.
It is, but it's not drama, right? So they're not going to talk about it. Right now, the target's the Delusive, Luke, Pearl, whatever. No.
We're not targeting Delusive, Mammy and Luke and that. No way.
Not targeting. I mean, the drama's there right now, so no one's going to be too arsed about fucking CLA losing her accounts.
I know, she's underneath Delusive Angie. No one actually cares. Oh my god.
That's crazy.
It's just me, because I've got a vendetta, obviously. She thinks I've paid somebody to take them all down. She thinks I've paid somebody to do it, but listen to this. The night before, before all four went yesterday and then a few have gone today, she said, I'm going to have all your accounts closed down. Ha ha ha, because I lost access to the Alice account one, but all four went yesterday and then a few have gone today. She said, I'm going to have all your accounts closed down. Ha ha ha, because I lost access to the Alice account one for